You're watching MVBN, the Medina Valley Broadcast Network.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to New Braunfels Canyon High School, home of the Canyon Cougars, where Medina Valley starts their playoff journey here tonight against New Braunfels Canyon. It's the first trip here in a long time, Maury. I know we've come here before to play them, but it's been regular season games, not in the playoffs. Panthers ended up second place in district after their first year in 6A. Coming off a loss against Del Rio in a bye week, looking to get back on the winning track here against New Braunfels Canyon. Canyon won last week against, I believe, San Marcos.
Yes.
And pretty convincing fashion. And Coach Britt wanted to play here on Thursday night, and he got that. Unfortunately, they lost the flip to play here at New Braunfels instead of at Medina Valley. So that's why we are here. But should be a good ball game here tonight. I'm Jared Lucky along with Maury Stein. Dwayne Garza will be working the camera for you here in a few minutes. And Maury, it's a great night for a ball game. It's cooler weather. There's no wind blowing, clear night, no chance of rain. And
big old moon.
Yeah, big old moon. And it's a nice, good evening for a high school football playoff game.
Feels like football weather.
Yeah.
You know, it's not that cold. It's the warmth has gone away a little bit. It's a very, very comfortable evening. Shouldn't have no problems with cramps tonight because it's not humid and it's not warm. So, you know, Jared, I look for an entertaining game, and I don't know. Is it going to be one of those games where special teams are going to decide the game like it's been the last five?
Yeah.
You know,
yeah.
It's part of the game.
You know, New Braunfels Canyon plays in a very tough district. They're in there with Steele, East Central, Judson, some Buda Hayes, some of the other schools. Buda Johnson is in that district. There's some tough schools in that district. Steele's playing Laredo Alexander tonight over in Schertz. We'll keep you updated on that game as we get scores in for it. Alexander, a team Medina Valley beat earlier this year, and
Steele should have their way with.
They should,
with
but
LBJ, I would think,
yeah,
but you never know.
But you know, this should be a good ball game here tonight. Nice football field. I want to thank them for not having the red turf here anymore. This used to be a red turf field in, I think, between about 2011 and 2017. This was a red field. Since then, they've gone back to the traditional green. You can see the CC for Canyon Cougars in the center of the field. And right now, their Hatcher are your captains for tonight's ball game.
That Hatcher, or is that Scullard Hopkins,
I don't
26?
know. Is that 6 or 8? Yeah, it is Aiden Scullard Hopkins. So sometimes you can't see those jerseys.
They got them
wrinkled up, and you can't tell if it's 6 or 8. For New Braunfels Canyon, number 2, Luke Bell. Number 5, Jackson Regan. Number 12, Logan Andrews. And number 8, Reese Dietrich are your captains for tonight's ball game for New Braunfels Canyon. And it looks like New Braunfels Canyon won the toss, and they're going to receive the football. They want the ball to start the ball game. Panthers will be going left to right to start this game. And with that, we're going to take a quick break and recognize some of our sponsors, and then we will be back to set up the ball game for you. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet and by Dotson House Moving and Construction. And we will continue here in just a moment.
The biggest sale of the year at North Park in Castroville. The 4-time Chevrolet Dealer of the Year. A new 2024 Silverado Crew Cab, posted at a low $32,999. Get $15,000 off MSRP on new Silverados, or 2.9% for 84 months. Plus 1-year wash tub pass and 2 years of oil changes. Open late Fridays and Saturdays. Together, let's drive at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Dodson House Moving and Construction is a fourth-generation company operated by the same family for over 75 years. We do turnkey work from moving your structure, setting the foundation, and all your construction needs. Aluminum decking, concrete work, canopies, and any other need to make your project operational. From moving to construction, large or small, Dodson House Moving and Construction does it all. Located at 12939 Southwest Loop 410 in San Antonio. Give us a call at 210-628-1459.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Hernandez Tire and Automotive prides themselves on helping you keep your vehicle on the road and running smoothly. Synthetic oil changes, including filter, labor, and disposal, start at $65. Hernandez Tire and Automotive offers brake jobs, tune-ups, computer diagnostic, AC service, wheel alignment, custom exhaust, of course, tires, and much more. Hernandez Tire and Automotive, 1514 Bandera Road in San Antonio. Call 210-438-0728.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Have you ever been in a car accident? Was your car taken to a body shop or maybe an impound yard? Perhaps a major repair that's too costly. Even if this happened 2 years ago, Lone Star Towing is interested in buying all junk, wrecked, and abandoned vehicles. The process of getting you paid and that vehicle out of there is quick and easy. Call Lone Star Towing today at 210-777-0585.
Welcome back here to New Braunfels Canyon. Panthers getting ready to take on the Cougars, and as we know now, New Braunfels Canyon will receive the ball to start the football game. The Panthers will move left to right when we start here in a little while. And Maury, nice night for a ball game here. Opening round of district for the Panthers. First 6A playoff game for Medina Valley. Panthers haven't won a playoff game in a long time. If they win tonight, they'll take on one of the Valley teams. It's one of the Veterans Memorials from down in Brownsville. And there's another team, I can't remember who it is that they'd be playing, but one of those two. But you got to take care of business here tonight. Yeah, I think it's Edinburgh. That's right. And got to take care of business here tonight. And what are the keys to the game for the Panthers to win this football game?
Control the ball. Do not get in that turnover battle, at their turnovers. And as Dwayne mentioned, we need to punch him in the mouth early.
Yeah, you need to come out and not allow them to get points on their opening drive. You got to get a stop and get that ball back right away.
Well, and they won the toss, and usually they defer. They won the toss and wanted the football.
Yeah.
They wanted to put their offense out on the field first. And I think that Medina Valley would have probably done the same thing if they'd have won the toss. You know, usually it's the other way around. You want your defense out there. But that just shows that both teams wanted to set the tone early and get that momentum on the offensive side of the football.
Yeah, I think the big key here tonight, Maury, is you got to protect the football. You can't turn the ball over against this team. They'll make you pay for it, and we've seen teams in the past that can score quickly. I think they're one of these teams from what we've heard. From what I understand, they got a pretty good quarterback, and you're going to have to be able to limit their possessions. The Panthers are going to have to move the football. They're going to have to eat clock. If they play Panther football the way they want to and eat the clock, get some chunk plays here and there, and get points out of their drives, they can win this football game. But you can't get behind 21 points to a team like this and expect to come back. You saw it against the Bernies of the world, the Bernie champions earlier in the year. When you get behind that much, you're going to make a comeback, but it's too hard to get over that hump. And so you want this game to stay within reach and stay within reach for a good while, and then the Panthers come away with a win in the end.
Yeah, and the Panthers are probably, Jared, coming off of their worst performance of the year, the last game of district.
Yeah.
I think they kind of maybe looked past Del Rio a little bit, which –
but Del Rio was 1-4 in district coming into that game,
and it would have been easy to do that, but you saw mistakes happen that shouldn't happen in week 10 of the season. You should not be pitching the ball. You should know your containment.
Yep.
And it just was one of those deals where you put the ball on the turf too much, and you didn't make the plays, and you didn't win a special teams battle.
And when you look at that game, people can say, oh, well, it didn't matter. They're going to play New Braunfels Canyon anyway. Yeah, but it cost you a home game.
Yes, it did.
Because you win that game, you get the home game out of it. And when you look at what happened, Laredo United lost that night. So even though they had the tiebreaker against the Panthers, they'd still have a share of first place coming to the lower division.
Right.
And so they'd have got the home game. But, we're here at Canyon. Beautiful stadium, easy to find. I've driven by it hundreds of times. I've been here 2 or 3 times in my life, but it's been long ago, in the 90s, I think was the last time we played them maybe.
And what's good about it is you're not limited to one way to get here.
Yep.
You can come down 90 and turn at Seguin and take 46, or you can come I-10 to 410 or 90 to
35,
410 to 35. So you got a lot of options. It depends. Like the scene independent, you could pick your poison. Which one did you want to come down, because the traffic was going to be bad at that time. That the Panthers had to travel regardless. So you just need to have the frame of mind where it's going to take a while, and just take your time and be courteous driving, and hopefully everybody else on the road is also.
We saw a lot of wrecks on the way here. Fortunately for us, they were on the opposite side of the road than what we were on. Hopefully all those people that were involved in those are all right, but we're just saying we're fortunate it was on that side, or we might not have got here when we did.
No.
But nonetheless.
and we may go home a different way than what we came to. You never know.
Yep.
But, Jared, I give you my keys to the game. What do you think? What's your opinion?
The turnovers. You got to protect the football. You got to finish your drives. You've got to win on special teams here tonight. And your defense has to play the way they played all year, and you cannot give up the chunk plays. Because when we've seen Medina Valley's offense get hurt, it's been when they've been thrown over the top upon. And they can't do that here tonight. You got to limit those. You can't let them have a 70-yard touchdown pass.
No.
You got to make them work for their points.
And we heard on the way down here a couple of new wrinkles put in as far as the offense is concerned. We're not going to give them away. You'll have to tune in and see for yourself, but trying to do something a little different, maybe change things up.
Yeah, and some things that I'd like to see Panthers do. They need to throw the ball more than 10 yards downfield more than once like they did against Del Rio.
Right.
You've got to spread the field out and throw it down the field. And they've got to get Brody Rips the ball. When he touches the ball, good things happen. And he's limited to 5 touches a game. Well, 2 or 3 of those he's scoring touchdowns on. You've got to get him the ball. And that'll open up some of that run game. You're hitting those little 10-yard passes will open up that run game that you want to pound. But when they start creeping up 9 guys into the box, you can't keep running in the teeth of the defense. You're going to be 3 and out every time.
Well, and you send Philpott deep, you send Habe deep, you send Gallion deep.
Yep.
That opens up the middle of the field. It's like you say, stretch them out, try to hit them every once in a while with that deep pass to soften it up and see if they're going to play a safety over the top or change something out. Because a lot of times the Panthers are running the 12 formation, which that means double tight end with no wide receivers out there, especially in on the running downs. So, little bit maybe more creativity, I think, is what we're both asking, and we'll see if that happens.
Yeah, you're right, Maury, and we're going to take a break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue here in just a moment.
At Medina Electric Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here. Medina Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your source for power and information.
Like you, we love calling this home. Castroville State Bank has been serving the Medina Valley area for over 63 years by providing the best financial products, modern technology, and customer service. Not only are we the local bank you can rely on for all your financial needs, but we are also your neighbors, giving back to the community we grew up in and love. Come home to Castroville State Bank.
Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
Texas, 268,000 square miles and then some. Twice as much elbow room as California. There's just no place like Texas. And you can take that to the bank. Texan Bank, poised and ready for a future that's wide open. Member FDIC.
We're back here at New Braunfels Canyon, where they're going to get to do the national anthem here in a minute, and we'll take a break for that. Both teams out on the field. Panthers wearing their white road jerseys tonight with orange pants, orange numbers, the black helmet with the MV logo on the side with the Panther going through it. New Braunfels Canyon tonight wearing their red tops with black pants, black helmets with the CC on the side for the Cougars. New Braunfels Canyon, red and black are their colors. Here they come out on the field.
Panthers numbers are hard to see, Jared.
Yeah, they are. The orange on the white. They're trimmed in black, but it's dark here at this stadium, kind of like it was at Del Rio. It's the first thing I said when we came up here was, look how dark it is. It's one of these stadiums. It's just dark. They've got lights up that just the way that it reflects off the field, and it's just dark here, and it's going to be hard to see some tonight. And we hope that doesn't affect some of the ball players, because we saw that against Del Rio where Crisp had problems fielding the punt because he couldn't see the football.
Well, and if you look at the difference in the size of the numbers, Canyon's numbers are a lot bigger than the Medina Valley numbers. Big white numbers. Panthers' numbers are really a lot smaller in stature there. But we'll do our best. Got a new updated roster, so we'll have all of those names right. I was messed up a couple times because the roster had changed, but we should be good to go, Jared.
Yep, we're about ready to get this game started. They're going to do the national anthem here in just a moment. As we mentioned before, it's a great night for a ball game here, and we are excited to get this playoff game started. As we mentioned, I think the last time the Panthers won a playoff game was against Cal Allen in that hurricane, basically, that they played in. I think that was in Victoria.
That was in Victoria, I believe, yep.
Yeah, it was nasty and rainy, and it's been some years ago.
Yes, it has been.
And we're going to go ahead and take a break for the national anthem. We'll come back with all the play-by-play. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by Dotson House Moving Construction and by North Park Chevrolet, and we'll continue here in just a moment.
The biggest sale of the year at North Park in Castroville. The 4-time Chevrolet Dealer of the Year. A new 2024 Silverado Crew Cab, posted at a low $32,999. Get $15,000 off MSRP on new Silverados, or 2.9% for 84 months. Plus 1-year wash tub pass and 2 years of oil changes. Open late Fridays and Saturdays. Together, let's drive at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Dodson House Moving and Construction is a fourth-generation company operated by the same family for over 75 years. We do turnkey work from moving your structure, setting the foundation, and all your construction needs. Aluminum decking, concrete work, canopies, and any other need to make your project operational. From moving to construction, large or small, Dodson House Moving and Construction does it all. Located at 12939 Southwest Loop 410 in San Antonio. Give us a call at 210-628-1459.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Hernandez Tire and Automotive prides themselves on helping you keep your vehicle on the road and running smoothly. Synthetic oil changes, including filter, labor, and disposals, start at $65. Hernandez Tire and Automotive offers brake jobs, tune-ups, computer diagnostic, AC service, wheel alignment, custom exhaust, of course, tires, and much more. Hernandez Tire and Automotive, 1514 Bandera Road in San Antonio. Call 210-438-0728.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Welcome back here to New Braunfels Canyon. We're ready to get this ball game started. New Braunfels Canyon will receive the football to start the ball game.
And as usual, Jarrett, the kickoff are sponsored by Hernandez Tire and Automotive.
Yeah, and that pregame was sponsored by Medina Electric Cooperative. As always, thank you to them for sponsoring the pregame.
And people that are tuned in, if they notice the icon in the left corner, that is a Venmo icon. The UIL charges $500 per broadcast, so if you wanted to make a donation to the Medina Valley Broadcast Network to help pay for that, just hit that Venmo and do so. And I want to thank the Nutrition Ranch for their donation that they made previous to the game. Ruby at the Ranch Nutrition Center located by Juke's Meat Market.
So the Panthers will kick it off. Connor Crisp has it teed up for the Panthers. Back deep for Canyon. There's a high end over end kick by Crisp. It's going to be fielded at the 2-yard line. He fumbles it initially, picks it back up to the 10. Trying to find some running room. 15, big hole to run through. Still on his feet to the 35, and he's taken down at the 46, 47-yard line. Finally, a big return there by the Cougars.
Number 26, Jared.
DJ Lucky on the return.
Trip Robbins and Jackson Calvert on the stop. It looked like Crisp had forced him out of bounds way back inside the 30-yard line, but he stayed in bounds.
Yep.
Special teams right off the bat.
Yeah, and they're going to start 1st and 10 at their own 47-yard line, so good field position here as they come out in the shotgun. I think that's Luke Bell, number 2 at quarterback. Takes the snap as they spread it out here to start, looking to throw with some time. Now he's going to be flushed out of the pocket, and he's going to run it himself. 45, midfield, 45-40, still on his feet to the 35, and he's going to get taken down around the 27-yard line. Big slash that time to start things off.
That was Scullard Hopkins on the tackle for the Panthers.
About a 23-yard pickup.
8.
Reese Dietrich, the quarterback for Canyon here. They're going to empty the backfield here. 5 wide receivers to get started, and they'll send a man in motion. They're going to hand it off on the jet sweep around. He's going to get hit at the 25 and falls forward to the 24-yard line.
Suazo Vega back in the starting lineup for the Panthers. He missed the last couple games with an ankle injury. Good to see that young man back there on the field for the Panthers.
That was a 6-yard pickup there. It's going to be 2nd down and 4. Takes the snap, going to hand the ball off. No running room. He's going to get taken down at the 25 for a loss on the play. Good play there by the Panther defense.
Blythe and Hopkins on the stop for the Panthers.
That was Simsick on the carry, number 5. Or actually, that was Jackson Regan on the carry, number 5.
Close that hole up quick, Jared.
Yep. So here you go on 3rd down and 6 now after a 2-yard loss. They'll send a man in motion left to right. They have 4 wideouts. Rolls him out to the right, looking to throw. Going to pull it down. He's going to fire.
That bounced.
Incomplete. He says he caught it.
Oh, my. That looked like it bounced.
Yeah, it looked like it bounced to me, too, but he catches it at the 11-yard line. It's going to be 1st down and 10 for Canyon.
Well,
that was well underthrown. They're saying he got his hands under it from up here. Looked like it bounced.
That was a great job by the receiver getting his hands underneath that ball.
So 1st and 10 at the 11.
Big 3rd down conversion.
Dietrich in the pistol. Regan behind him. Takes the snap, hands the ball off to Regan. And he's going to get to the 10-yard line. They'll spot him at the 9 for a 2-yard pickup. It'll be 2nd down and 8.
Stanton leading the charge there for the Panthers, along with Vallejo, the James brothers. Or the James gang, excuse me. Vallejo and Stanton.
9:28 to play first quarter. Opening drive of the ball game for the Cougars. 2nd down and 8 coming up from the 9. 4 wideouts here for the Panthers. They'll send a man in motion. Takes the snap. Hands the ball off to Reagan again. He shakes his way to the 5, inside the 5, down to about the 2.
Crisp and Hopkins on the stop along with Fears. And Jared, they had him bottled up. He just did a little sidestep.
Yep.
Avoided the first wave and got the 1st down.
No, it's going to be 3rd and 1.
Barely. Okay.
3rd and 1, and look, they brought in some big boys up front here on the goal line. .850 and counting. So 3rd down and a yard to go. They can still get a 1st down. They come up to the line quickly here. Takes the snap. They snap it directly to Reagan. There's flags down.
Offsides on Medina Valley, but it's going to be a touchdown. The defensive end on the close side over here, I'm almost positive, Jared, he jumped offsides.
And it is the call, offside against Medina Valley. That touchdown's going to stand. They decline it, and they get it into the end zone as Jackson Reagan with the 3-yard touchdown run, and they're on the board 6-0 early.
Set up by the special teams return on the kickoff.
David Waring will come in for he's going to be the holder now. Number 14 is going to be the kicker, Carlos Henrique. Almost blocked. He got it up, and it's good. So with 8:37 to play in the first quarter, your score, New Braunfels Canyon 7, Medina Valley nothing. We'll take a quick break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, and we will continue in just a moment.
Nobody can design, create, or maintain your lawn better than 3D Landscaping and Irrigation. With over 17 years of experience, owner Ray Doyen and his crew take pride in their craftsmanship and service. They're fully insured, offer free estimates, and multiple references, so you know you're getting the best. 3D does landscaping, lawn maintenance, irrigation, tree installation, lighting, and more. Whether it's residential or commercial, 3D Landscaping and Irrigation has you covered. Give 3D a call at 830-985-9115 or find us online at threedlandscaping.com.
Welcome back here as we are in the first quarter, 7-0 New Braunfels Canyon. They'll tee it up for the kickoff. Kickoff brought to you by Hernandez Tire and Automotive. And they'll boot it away. Henriquez will kick it off, and it's going to be fielded back at the 2-yard line and gets out to the 20, and that's where he's going to be stopped. That was Brody Rips on the return. It'll be 1st and 10 Panthers to start their first drive from their own 20.
Number 7, Trey Gibson on the stop on special teams for the Cougars.
First play from scrimmage here as the Panthers come out to the line of scrimmage. Zendejas is the lone back for the Panthers. Takes a snap, and they're going to run that quarterback sneak right up the middle, and he's going to get 2 yards, maybe 3 on the carry.
53 in there. Cason Tippett for the Cougars.
Yeah, Newton gets 3 yards on that little sneak, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and 7.
Cougars with 3 down linemen, 2 outside backers.
So 2nd down, 7 here. Zendejas the back. 1 wide out to the far side for the Panthers as they go left to right. Newton under center, sends a man in motion, takes the snap, hands the ball off up the middle, and he crosses the 25 to the 26-yard line. Does Zendejas. It's going to bring up 3rd and 4.
52 there leading the charge for the Cougars. That's Gabriel Benitez.
7.5 to play here in the first quarter. 3rd down and 4. Already a big 3rd down here for the Panthers. You don't want to go 3 and out on your opening drive, especially after they scored to start the ball game. 3 wideouts here for Medina Valley. Zendejas the back, takes a snap, looking to throw, fires, complete out to Gallion, and he's going to be pushed out of bounds around the 34. That's a 1st down for the Panthers. Picks up about 8 yards on the play.
Good pitching catch, sends a change. That's Coronado on the coverage.
It's a big conversion there for the Panthers. 1st and 10 from the 34. Zendejas still the back. 2 wideouts now for Medina Valley. They send a man in motion, takes the snap. Newton's going to keep it himself, getting to the outside to the 40, and he runs out of bounds around the 41-yard line. But a pickup of 7-8 yards on the play.
Yeah, 28 was there, but just missed the tackle. Aaron Peterson.
Yeah, that was an 8-yard gain. It's 2nd down and 2. That's what you got to do, mix it up a little bit, yeah. 7:02 to play here in the first quarter. Clock stopped when Newton went out of bounds. Not that it matters much here, but the Panthers are looking to eat clock and run time off and move the football. That's their recipe for success in this game. Takes that snap. Newton's going to keep it himself again. He's got a 1st down and a little more up to the 49-yard line. Picks himself up 6 more yards and a 1st down. Now timeout taken by Canyon.
Peterson taking the feet.
Oh, no, they got an injured
feet
player.
away from Newton.
They got an injured player down here. And with that, we'll take a quick break as well. You're listening to Panther Football, and we will continue here in just a moment. Or actually, I take that back. We'll stay right here as he got up quickly and is coming off the field.
What the Panthers needed, Jared.
Yep. Yeah, a couple of 1st downs, a couple of good runs by Newton, a good pass and catch to convert on 3rd down. And here we'll come to the line of scrimmage again. 1st and 10 from their own 49. Zendejas is your lone back, 1 wide out to the left. Newton under center. Sends a man in motion, takes the snap, gives it to Zendejas up the middle. Plowing his way forward to the Canyon 45-yard line, a pickup of 6, and it's going to be 2nd down and 4.
Take that every time, Jared. Number 9, the first one there, Rowan McFall.
So Medina Valley in Canyon territory for the first time this evening.
Panthers ran it right over where the young man had just helped himself off the field.
Real tight formation here. Newton's going to keep it himself. Follows the lead blocker, and Newton off to the races at the 20, 10, and he's going to get dragged down from behind at the 5-yard line. Looks like they'll spot him at the 3. It'll be first and goal, Medina Valley. A big run for Michael Newton, and the Panthers are in business.
Luke Bell with a touchdown-saving tackle on the 5-yard line.
Yep.
But the Panthers are moving, looking to tie this ball game up.
They'll spot him at the 5. It'll be first and goal for the Panthers with 5:36 to go in the first quarter. Some different plays that we haven't seen. Usually they run that option out there. Those are designed runs to Newton. Zendejas alone back. Gallion wide out to the right. They do give it to Zendejas, and he's going to get down to the, looks like they'll get him to the 3-yard line. It'll be second and goal.
Stout up front, number 53 and number 9. McFall and Tippett.
This is where you got to get points here, Maury. You can't
6
stall out in the 5.
And then 7.
Yep. Same tight formation here. Gallion's the only wide out to the right. Zendejas, you're back. Newton going to sneak it up the middle, and I think he's going to get in. Signal touchdown, Medina Valley. Michael Newton with a 3-yard touchdown run, and the Panthers an extra point away from tying up the ball game.
Good answer by the Panthers. Just what the Panthers needed there.
Yeah, good drive. They looked like they were going to go 3 and out to start. They converted on the pass play to Gallion, picking up 8 yards on that play. And then Newton with a couple of big runs to get downfield, first and goal at the 5. They punch it in from 3 yards out. Here's Keir for the extra point. Good snap. Kick is up, and it is good. So with 4:34 to play in the first quarter, your score, Medina Valley 7, New Braunfels Canyon 7. The Panthers answer back, and we'll see if that defense can shore it up here when they come back out on defense. But the first thing they got to do, Maury, is limit that return, because that was a big return. Started at the 2-yard line, returned it all the way to the 47 where they started that drive. You can't allow that to happen.
No, you can't.
We talked about special teams playing a big part. That was a special teams win for Canyon. And it set up a scoring drive.
Yes, it did.
Connor Crisp will have it teed up.
Kickoff once again is sponsored by Hernandez Tire and Automotive. Thank them for jumping on board this year.
Seven ball game here, opening game of the playoffs for both of these teams. Panthers run up to it. They've done that all season, Maury. They've never tried the onside kick on that play.
Not on that
formation.
Yep.
They have tried one, but not out of that. There's a high end over end kick. This one's going to carry into the end zone. It's going to be fielded at the 1. Starts up to the right side. Got some running room to the corner as he gets across the 25 to about the 30-yard line. It's really hard to see those numbers over there with the glare on the field from the lights.
It was 35 on the return.
They don't have a 35 on their roster.
Or 6 then.
I think that was Ben Coronado.
There's a 35 right there.
Yeah, I'm telling you, yeah, I believe he's not on their roster.
He's the one that carried it, I believe. But
they'll come out here in the shotgun here. Dietrich out of the gun. Reagan to his right. Takes a snap, looking to throw. Steps up, fires, complete to Reagan out into the flat. To the 25, 30, 35, still on his feet to the 40. Slips free to midfield, and he's going to be run out of bounds at the Panther 43-yard line. And Maury, that was too easy for him.
Yeah, run out of bounds finally by James Vallejo. Panthers just let him get to the outside, and a missed tackle there, and a big chunk play on first down.
Yeah, you're talking 25 yards right there. First and 10 from the Panther 43-yard line. Dietrich in the gun. Looking to throw again. Steps up, fires deep down the right side. Overthrows everybody out there, incomplete. Pass was intended for number 11, David Waring.
That was number 10 on the coverage for the Panthers. Jaheim Taylor.
It'll be 2nd down and 10 coming up here for the Cougars. 4:12 to play in the first quarter. Dietrich out of the gun again. 3 wide receivers, 2 out here to the left. Takes a high snap, hands the ball off to Reagan, coming to the near side, and he's going to be run out of bounds. Might have actually lost a yard on the play. No, they'll get him back to the line. Yeah, he did lose a yard on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 11.
Good play outside by James Stanton. Tackle for a loss.
They could be in 4-down territory, but if you can keep them in a 4th and long situation, they may punt it.
Yeah, it depends what they do here on the 3rd down.
They come out with trips over here to the left side. Dietrich takes the snap. Looking to throw, steps up, fires over the middle, complete number 3 to the 30. Shakes free to the 25, and he's going to get dragged down finally, but a pickup of 20 yards on the play. It'll be 1st down. So they had 3rd and 11. They convert. 1st and 10 at the 24.
Yep, just hit that little soft spot in the seam there.
It was Jackson Kinsey, the receiver. They come out here in the pistol. Takes a snap, gives it to Reagan up the middle. He's getting nowhere. No gain on the play. Good job by the Panthers stopping that run game.
Vega there on the stop for the Panthers.
It'll be 2nd down and 10, but it's the pass plays that have hurt him on this drive.
And the yards after the catch.
Yeah, yards after catch is the big one. .320 to play first quarter. Dietrich out of the shotgun here. Reagan will go in motion. They empty the backfield. Looking to throw, under pressure, steps up, going to run. Gets to the 20, and he's taken down around the 17-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down.
Vega and Fears on the stop.
3rd and 3 coming up here. Dietrich in the shotgun. Very dangerous with his legs. We've seen that a couple of times. Takes a snap, gives it to Reagan. He's got a 1st down. As he gets down to about the 12-yard line, they'll spot him at the 13.
Viejo, the first one there, and then finished up by number 24, Jacob Warren.
Yeah, he needed 3 yards and got 4. 1st down for the Cougars. Takes the snap. Dietrich looking to throw. Going to get flushed out. Still on his feet, and he's going to get sacked back at the 15-yard line. Big play by that Panther defensive front over there.
That was Xavier Fears, number 44, on the tackle for loss, the sack.
There's a player down on the field. And with that, we'll take a quick break and come back. You're listening to Panther football, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Todd Wynn Funeral Home in Castroville, Texas, has been providing funeral services to families in the Medina Valley and surrounding areas for many generations. Todd Wynn Funeral Home is proud to support the broadcast by the Medina Valley Broadcast Network for the athletes and students participating in this event. Go Panthers! Todd Wynn Funeral Home, Castroville, Texas. You may view obituaries at Tondre, Tondre-Gwinn, Guinn.com, or visit the Facebook page of Todd Wynn Funeral Home to view funeral notices.
We're back here. Injured player still being helped, but we got some readers we have to do for the UIL now that we're in the playoffs. Attention football fanatics, don't miss out on the opportunity to be a part of Texas football history where dreams are realized, legends are born, and where unforgettable moments unfold before your very eyes. Mark your calendars for the UIL State Football Championships, December 18th through the 21st at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, where the best teams from 6-man to 6A leave it all on the field in the hopes of being named champion. For the latest updates and ticket information, head over to uiltexas.org/football. Again, that's uiltexas.org/football. Injured player has gotten up and walked himself off the field here. And the Cougars will be faced with second down and 12 coming up here after the big sack to end that last play. That's what you got to do against this guy. Make him uncomfortable and get home to him. If you can get to him and not let him get free, Panthers have done a decent job of containing that run game so far. Takes the snap. Dietrich looking to throw again. Now he's going to roll out to the right side. Looks like there was a holding. Didn't get called to the end zone. Touchdown, New Braunfels Canyon.
Number 82.
Number 82 on the reception in the back of the end zone. That's Isaac Early. And Maury, one of the Panther linemen was getting held there right in front of the referee. He was turned around and he was grabbed him from the back, pulling him, and he never threw the flag.
Oh, no doubt about it. No doubt about it.
But they convert on the touchdown there from the 15-yard line, a 15-yard pass and catch. Here's Henriquez to kick it. His extra point kick is up, and it is good. So with 1:43 to play in the first quarter, your score, New Braunfels Canyon 14, Medina Valley 7.
And once again, Jarrett, the quarterback kept that play alive with his feet, got outside of containment, found the open receiver, and you can't expect your secondary to cover for that long.
Yeah,
that's tough.
Yeah, and he just found his way back toward the center of the field where his quarterback could have a chance, and Dietrich had his eyes downfield and found the guy for a touchdown. And now the Panthers will get it back here. We've had 3 possessions in this ball game. We've had 3 touchdowns. Medina Valley needs to keep this going now here. Carlos Henriquez will tee it up. Brody Rips and Taylor back deep to receive. Rips had the return the last time. And this kick is a high end over end kick that will push Brody back to the 2. And he'll start up with it from there to the 10, 15, looking for some running room and not going to find much. Moves the pile up to the 21-yard line. They'll spot him at the 22, and that's where the Panthers will start 1st and 10.
Green, the first one there for the Canyon Cougars.
So we'll see this Panther offense come out on the field for the second time. They had a 3-yard touchdown run by Michael Newton on their last possession. We'll see if the Panthers can march it downfield again. They started that last drive at the 20, this one at the 22. Panthers come out here on 1st and 10, 2 wide receivers. Newton hands the ball off up the middle. Play gets to the 25-yard line, a 3-yard pickup on the play. It'll be 2nd down and 7 coming up here. That was Wright, the ball carrier this time.
That was Elijah Delgado on the stop there for the Cougars, number 32.
Minute 10 to go first quarter. 2nd down and 7 coming up here for the Panthers. 2 wideouts here. Medina Valley's only thrown the ball once so far in this ball game. They hand it. They're going to run the pitch. Here's to Brody Rips, and he's got some room to run to the 40. Cuts to the outside, 45 midfield, and he's run out of bounds around the 47-yard line of New Braunfels Canyon. A good pickup there by Brody Rips, getting about 20 yards on the play, and it'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers from the 48.
Caleb Gaynor running him out of bounds, but that's what we said we need to do. Get your playmakers out in space.
So 1st and 10 in Canyon territory. Newton under center here. Sends a man in motion, takes a snap, gives it to Wright, gets across the 45 and pushes his way down to the 43-yard line. 5-yard pickup on the play. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Luke Bell on the stop.
Another 5 yards for the Panthers. Give the offensive line credit for the Panthers right now. They're getting that push off the front line to be able to get their running backs holes to pick up these 3, 4, 5 yards a carry. Right the lone back again. Newton under center, takes the snap. Gives it to Wright, bounces off a tackler, gets across the 40, ball's loose, the Panthers fall on top of it.
Wow.
Unfortunately, what would have been 3rd down and 1 moves it back to 3rd and about 3 now as they recovered at the 41-yard line.
Number
42.
56 got on that loose pigskin. Lane Solis.
The 42. That ends up being a 1-yard pickup now, and that is the end of the first quarter of play. Your score after 1, Canyon 14, Medina Valley 7. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet and by Dotson House Moving and Construction, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Security State Bank, your financial partner since 1925 with one simple goal, to be the best bank possible to the families and businesses of South Texas. Check out Security State Bank's competitive rates and services from local people you know and trust. Serving South Texas with 7 convenient locations, including 1726 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call 830-538-9898 or online at securitystbk.com. Equal housing lender, member FDIC.
Welcome back here to New Braunfels Canyon as we start the second quarter. The Panthers will switch sides now, going right to left. They'll be faced with 3rd down and 4 from the Canyon 42-yard line. Wright fumbled that last play. Fortunately for the Panthers, they were able to recover it. Zendejas comes in now as your back. 3rd and 4 here for the Panthers. Newton under center here, 2 wide receivers. Takes a snap, pitches it out to Rips. He's going to make a cut, gets the first down, still on his feet to the 35-yard line as Brody picks up about 7 yards on that carry. For a second there, it looked like he wanted to throw the football. Did you see him kind of bump it?
Yeah.
I don't know, maybe he did that to get the defender off of him. Maybe he had no intent to do that.
Had a great block out on the edge by Philpott for the Panthers.
1st and 10 for Medina Valley at the 35. Gallion comes wide out here to the left. He's one-on-one coverage over here. This would be a good time to take a shot here on 1st down. Takes the snap. They're going to run the option. Newton trying to find some running room, and he does fall forward for a gain of about 3. There was nothing doing there, but he gets something out of nothing, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and 7.
David Lagunas on the stop there for the Cougars.
We'll give him a 2-yard gain only there. 2nd and 8 coming up. 11:04 to play here in the first half. If Newton would have kept going forward with that, he'd have been tackled for no gain.
Yes.
He kind of reversed field and backpedaled his way to a 2-yard pickup.
Yeah, because Lagunas had him tackle for a loss.
3 wideouts here for the Panthers, and Dejas, your back. Takes a snap, looking to throw, fires, that's tipped up in the air and batted down.
Was number 9, got a big paw on that, the defensive end, Roman McFall.
Yeah, I mean, he was looking right side to throw that on a little slant route out there, and like you said, the end, McFall got his paw up in the air. Makes it 3rd down and 8 now for the Panthers. Crowd getting into it here for Canyon.
Cougar
right below
announcer
us.
cheering the crowd on, trying to get them fired up.
3rd and 8 here for Medina Valley, most likely in 4-down territory. Gives the ball to Zendejas up the middle, and he doesn't get much, maybe 2 yards on the play. It's going to bring up 4th down and 5.
Yeah, he gets stymied right at the line of scrimmage by big number 53 and number 52 respectively. That's Benitez and Tippett.
It's going to be 4th and a long 5 here. The Panthers probably will go for it here.
Probably pretty closer to 6, right?
Yeah. From the 31-yard line, they'll go for it here on 4th down. Need to get outside the 31-yard line. Need to get to the 30, really.
Timeout.
Yeah, and a timeout taken by the Panthers.
I could see Coach Britt getting close to him. I think they were trying to see what kind of formation Canyon was going to bring out there on the field.
Well, and the thing is here, in the situation you're in, an offsides call is not going to get you a 1st down. It's probably going to make it about 4th and a half a yard, which would make it a lot more manageable.
Absolutely.
But still won't get you the 1st down here. That 2nd down play, getting the ball batted down, in an offense like this, getting behind the chains like that.
Yeah.
You know, they converted on 3rd down earlier in the ball game. This time now they're going to have to do it on 4th down. This is the first time they faced 4th down in this game.
You know, and you kind of got a mismatch out on the end. Galleon's got some height size over the defensive back that's covering him. If you can just get the ball in the right situation to him, we've seen him make some good catches. He's very, very sure-handed, so –
yeah, I mean, throw it up there. Give him a chance to go up and get it. Maybe get a pass interference call.
Or you have Habe and Philpott, who've sure-handed also. So, you know, you got your options.
Yep. So they come out here on 4th down out of the timeout. 4th down and 6 for the Panthers. Newton under center. Got Taylor's in the ball game down here to the left. Takes a snap, rolling out right side. He's going to fire on the move, and it's going to be knocked away by Reagan on that far sideline.
Yeah, great play out there on the edge. Number 5 with a great play out there.
Yeah, I mean, he undercut that and just knocked the ball away. Receiver got to the sticks and ran the out route. He did a good job, and they're going to turn the Panthers away on 4th down.
Well, that ball needed to be thrown as soon as Galleon made his cut. He waited till he made his cut and didn't get clear. If he throws that right away, I think he might have a completion, but you allowed Reagan to close the gap and get a hand in there. Just great defensive play there by the Cougars.
So 1st and 10 now for Canyon from their own 31. Dietrich out of the gun, going to keep it himself. And he falls forward across the 35 to the 36-yard line for a 5-yard pickup.
Hopkins getting credit for the stop there.
2nd down and 5 coming up. Medina, and now, Maury, the Panthers got to get off the field. They got to get a stop for the first time in this game.
Yes, they do.
Second down, 5 to go here. Dietrich out of the gun. They send a man in motion right to left. Dietrich looking to throw with time. Fires right side, complete to the 39. Gets across the 40 to the 42, 43-yard line. The 1st down for Canyon.
Stanton and Dylan Allen on the stop.
That was a 6-yard pickup there as they spot him at the 42, but he needed 5 for the 1st down.
Just went right past the sticks, turned around, and the ball was right there.
Empty backfield here for Dietrich. 5 wideouts. They'll send a man in motion. Reagan going to keep it on the end around fake, and he's going to get stopped for a gain of a yard.
Yeah,
they'll give him progress to the 43-yard line.
Nothing happening there.
2nd down and 9 coming up.
Kennard and Crisp on, or Kennard and is that number? No, Vega and Kennard on the stop.
8:22 and counting to go here in the first half. 14-7 New Braunfels Canyon your score. Panthers were just turned away on 4th down. And Dietrich out of the shotgun here with 3 wideouts. Reagan the back. They'll give it to him. trying to go up the middle, and he's going to get across the 45 to the 48-yard line, and it's going to bring up 2nd down and 4.
Kennard and Vallejo on the stop for the Panthers.
That was a 5-yard pickup there on 2nd down. Big 3rd down here for the Panthers. Need to get them off the field here. Dietrich out of the gun. Lucky is loaned back to the left. Takes the snap, gives it off, up the middle to Lucky. He gets across midfield, and it depends on the ball spot. I think he's a little short.
But a second effort, Jared. Panthers had him hit right at the line of scrimmage. And I think I'd ask, no, it's going to be about a half a bar short.
Yeah, he's about half a yard shy. 4th down and a yard to go. It looks like they're going to stay out there to go for it. They'll line up here. Dietrich out of the shotgun with an empty backfield. Panthers dig in defensively. They tried to draw him offside. Now they look to the sideline, and they're going to have to call timeout, and they do. That's what they were trying to do, was get him to jump offside, and the Panthers were disciplined enough not to. And now they'll take their first time out of the half, and we'll see what they elect to do here.
Timeout's been sponsored all year by Peerless Equipment Company.
And Maury, on 4th and half a yard like this, 4th and inches really, ball's just across midfield at the Panther 49-yard line. New Braunfels Canyon hasn't been stopped all night. They might feel like they've got, the power to do this. You know what I mean?
Yes.
This could be a huge play for the Panther defense if they elect to go for it here to get a stop.
And if I'm Canyon, I do go for it. I go under center and just quarterback sneak if you don't have somebody lined up over the center.
Been a good ball game so far.
Yes, it has been. If you like offense.
Yeah. They'll come out. Dietrich's going to stay on the field here. Reagan comes in as a lone back. They're going to go for it on 4th and 1.
Come on, Panthers.
Big play here as both sides try to get into it here. That Panther crowd trying to get into it for their team here as they kind of line up in a strong set out of the shotgun. 3 wideouts here, takes the snap, gives it to Reagan, and he's going to get the first down as he tries to dive across.
Yeah,
the Panthers think they have him stopped, but I think the forward progress has got him to the 48.
Look at the stop on this side. Yep, they got it.
They're going to have it, first down.
And I think that's the right call. I think he stretched out enough to get the
dive. There.
They're saying no.
They're saying no?
Oh, wow, okay. Wow.
They didn't spot him to the 48-yard line.
No, they moved it backwards. Wow, okay.
No, where he ran out onto the field, he had it.
Oh, yeah. Well, they originally had it marked. They had it marked for a first down.
Yeah, and they had him originally marked on the 48-yard line.
Yes.
They moved the ball back closer to the 49. They didn't even measure for it. I think that's what the Canyon coaches are upset about, is that it's that close and you didn't measure.
The original spot had him for a first down.
Yeah. So the Panthers get the ball back here with excellent field position.
Wow.
Both teams have been turned away now on 4th down. Medina Valley with the football. Takes the snap. Newton going to run it himself. Breaks to the outside, still on his feet to the 40. 35, 30, 25, and he's ran out of bounds around the 25. They'll spot him at the 26-yard line.
Newton doing damage with his legs tonight, Jared.
That was a 30-yard run by Newton with 6:41 to play in the first half.
And those are just designed runs.
Yes.
Not RPO or nothing. He's
how
just
about
running.
the move to make the man miss in the open field?
Yes. Wow, what a big change there. Canyon looked like they had momentum, picked up the first down on the 4th down.
For the referees to move the ball back half a yard.
And I wouldn't have complained if they had to give him the first down because I actually thought he stretched the ball out and got it.
Yeah. And a timeout taken by New Braunfels Canyon. They want to talk things over. That's their second of the half. And like you said, Maury, we thought he had it, and especially because of where the line judge on that side of the field, where the play was, ran out to spot him.
Well, on both sides they had him at the 48-yard line.
Yeah, and then they moved the ball back. But the strange thing to me is that they didn't measure for it. Now, I'm more than happy because the Panthers get the football out of that. But when it's that close, why wouldn't they at least measure for it?
Well, and even if they would have, where the spot was, they weren't going to get it.
Yeah.
And this timeout is sponsored by Peerless Equipment. I just think the spot wasn't in favor of the Cougars. Well, it looked like at first it was.
Yeah.
Then they readjusted it.
But then you get a 30-yard run by Newton on the next play, and Canyon wants to talk it over because I think they just felt like they kind of had a momentum shift right there, and they want to kind of reel it in a little bit because Medina Valley's knocking on the door to try to tie this ball game.
Well, when you can stop a team that's been moving the ball on you for fourth down in less than a yard, that definitely changes the momentum.
that was a huge play for the Panther defense.
That takes the starch out quick. Now, Jared, what we preached all year, finish.
Yeah.
Let's finish this.
Out of the timeout here, 1st and 10 for the Panthers from the 26. Zendejas is the lone back. They give it to Zendejas right up the middle, and he falls across the 25 to the 24-yard line, picks up 2 yards on the play.
Not much there. That's the interior line hold up. That's Tippett leading there for the Cougars.
2nd down and 8 coming up. And, Maury, we're kind of seeing what other teams have done to the Panthers. They want to clog up that middle. Where the Panthers have had more success here in the last couple of drives is outside the tackles.
Well, getting Newton and anybody out in space.
Yeah, Rips, Newton, either one. One wide out to the right here. 2nd down, 8 to go. Takes the snap. Gives it to Zendejas up the middle again. And he gets
not much
again. No, a couple of yards maybe to the 22-yard line. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 5.
52 and 53 there for the Cougars.
Make it 3rd down and 6 as he got 2 more yards.
Up to Wayne's motion, we got to mix it up a little bit. And 2 dive plays right up the gut produces 5 yards, but still kind of back behind the change on 3rd and long 6.
One wide out to the right here. Zendejas the back. They send Rips in motion. They're going to run that play. Newton cuts it up the field, and he's going to be shy of the 1st down. Well, it looks like he's short. It depends on the ball spot there, but I think he's about a half yard shy. No, they're going to give him the 1st down.
It sure looks.
Yeah, they're close, but he got the 1st down. Good play again by Newton there on the keeper to pick up the yard.
Just a straight run there, getting him outside the tackle box. Panthers are doing a good job on the edge, shielding them off and allowing the runners to get to the outside.
So 1st and 10 for the Panthers from the 26-yard line. Takes the snap, pitches it out. That's Habe on the carry this time. He's going to get a few yards across the 15 down to the 18-yard lines where they'll spot him.
Luke Bell
or 13,
on the stop.
Rather.
Hey, 4 yards.
13.
Take that on 1st down.
Yep, 2nd down and 6 coming up here from the 13.
And if Bell don't make that stop, Habe goes in for a few more yards there.
Gallion in one-on-one coverage over here to the left.
Way out wide.
They send Habe in motion. Gives it to Zendejas up the middle, and this time he gets stopped right away. Maybe got a yard on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 5.
Delgado and Tippett on the stop. Maybe a yard there, Jared?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, they got him to the 12-yard line. Yeah, 3rd down, 5 to go. 3:40 to play here in the first half. Plenty of time for the Panthers. Keep eating that clock. If they can score here before half more, they get the ball to start the second half.
I think they're going to run it all the way down and use a timeout here.
Well, and they have 2 left. They'll have 1 remaining after they use this one, and they do take the timeout with 3:23 to play here in the first half. And we'll take a break as well. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Dodson House Moving and Construction is a 4th-generation company operated by the same family for over 75 years. We do turnkey work from moving your structure, setting the foundation, and all your construction needs. Aluminum decking, concrete work, canopies, and any other need to make your project operational. From moving to construction, large or small, Dodson House Moving and Construction does it all. Located at 12939 Southwest Loop 410 in San Antonio. Give us a call at 210-628-1459.
Back here at Canyon as we're going to come out of the timeout here. The Panthers will have 3rd down and 5 from the 12-yard line.
Peerless Equipment sponsoring that timeout for the Panthers. And we'll say one thing, stick with us at halftime because the band did travel this week. So we will let you enjoy the Mighty Panther Band and the Top Cats.
So 3rd down and 5 to go for the Panthers from the Canyon 12. 3:23 to play in the first half. 2 wideouts for the Panthers. Newton takes a snap, looking to throw. Sets up, fires toward the corner of the end zone. Makes the catch. Did he stay in bounds? No, they're going to say he was out of bounds.
Great over-the-shoulder catch by Gallion, but they're just a little too far. And we're sending in the field goal unit, it looks like.
Yep.
Make sure you come away here with points. Newton is the holder. Hatcher is the center. Gear is the kicker.
It's a 29-yard attempt from the right hash. No wind blowing here. Keir with the leg to do this, and his kick's blocked. And it's going to go out of the back of the end zone. Yeah, that ball was blocked. Somebody from Canyon got a hand up on it, and there's some jawing going on right now.
I think it was number 53. Got his hand on it.
Panthers are saying he had his face mask or something. Oh, they're trying to say that they pushed down on the defender and, like, tried to get on top of him. Yeah, pushed down on the center. But it's going to go as a blocked field goal, and they're going to get it 1st and 10 at the 20.
Yeah, I think they're going to credit number 52 or number 53, either Benitez or Tippett with the block. Then, Jared, that just came right up the middle.
Yep.
Cannot give up any points here.
No, 3:12 to go. Both teams with 1 timeout remaining. Dietrich out of the gun here with 3 wide. Now they'll send a man in motion. Takes the snap. Gives the ball off to Reagan to start here, and he's going to get taken down immediately after a 2-yard pickup.
Got his legs taken out from under him by number 11, James Vallejo.
Well, Maury, there was a big hole there, and Vallejo shut that down very quickly.
Good lateral movement there.
So it'll be 2nd down and 8 as the clock ticks down, 2:53. They don't look like they're in any kind of hurry to get a play in here.
Well, I would probably think they might have if they'd have got a little bit more yardage there on 1st down.
So 2nd and 8 here coming up here. 2:30 to play and counting. Takes the snap. Dietrich looking to throw here. Got time. Now he's going to have to be flushed out of the pocket.
They're holding.
Fires deep. He's got Lucky wide open downfield, and he overthrew him. He had DJ Lucky wide open at the 40, and he overthrew him. And, yeah, there was a holding right in front of the quarterback there. No call. That's about 3 of them they've missed, 3 or 4.
They were literally undressing number 55.
They missed 1, maybe 2 on the touchdown pass earlier in the ball game. They missed a big one right there. And Maury, they're not close. They're blatant holds.
The quarterback broke containment. Kennard tried to spin out there with him, and unfortunately, when somebody's got you by the collar, you can't do nothing.
3rd down and 8 coming up here. Panthers need to get off the field. Takes the snap, rolling out. Now he's coming back the other way, gets away from one man. Now he's going to toss it in the air. He's got a man open, makes the catch at the 44, and he's got a 1st down as he runs out of bounds. That's number 82, Isaac Early on the reception with 2:13 to play.
Calvert and Chris forced him out of bounds, Jared, but that was just a little lob pass there.
And he found the hole in the zone.
Yep.
He was right in the middle of it.
You know, that's the receiver coming back and helping your quarterback out. And that's 2 big catches by number 82 so far this evening for the Cougars.
Ball at the 45 now of Canyon. 2:13 to play. Panthers had a chance to get this ball back before half here. Unfortunately, they convert there on 3rd down and 8. Dietrich to throw again. With time all day, fires deep down the left side. Lot of holding movement. Pass is dropped. No call.
Wow.
That could have gone either way. There was a lot of hand fighting.
Yes,
it probably could have been pass interference on the Panthers, but
Calvert,
no call.
Calvert on the coverage, and Jared, I like the no call.
Yeah.
Because both of them.
They were both fighting.
Hand fighting down all the way down the field.
But Maury, he's got an arm, that young man.
Yeah, he put some air under that one.
2:06 to play, 2nd down and 10.
But good coverage by Jackson Calvert on the edge for the Panthers.
2nd and 10 from the 45. Can't let them get behind receiver like your defense like that. They've done it twice, and they give it to Reagan, and he's going to be tripped up and taken down at the 41-yard line, and a timeout taken by the Panthers.
James Stanton on the stop for the Panthers. Tackle for loss.
That'll make it 3rd down and 14, and yeah, they're going to take the timeout with 1:59 to go.
Timeout sponsored by Peerless Equipment Company. Is that their final timeout?
That's their final timeout, but they want to try to get this ball back and try to put some points up before halftime.
Well, and if you're Canyon right now, you don't do nothing foolish. You don't try to throw the ball. You run the ball because it's 3rd down and long. You run the ball, run 25, 30 seconds off the clock, limit the opportunity the Panthers have on offense.
And try to punt and pin them down deep and make them go the length of the field with no timeouts.
Yeah, the worst thing you can do here now is throw an incompletion that stops the clock and give the Panthers more time to work with. But because of the option at the toss, the Panthers will get the ball to start the second half. Cougars won the toss, elected to receive, and it paid off for them as they took that opening drive for a touchdown.
3rd down and 14 as they come out of the timeout. Ball at the 41-yard line of New Braunfels Canyon. 1:59 to play here in the first half. Canyon leads this ball game 14-7. Dietrich out of the gun here. Reagan is his lone back to the left. Takes a snap. They're going to throw. Play action, looking to throw. Under pressure now. Trying to make this play happen with his feet, and he's got some room to run. To the 45, midfield. Still on his feet, and he's going to be about a yard shy of the 1st down. They'll mark him at the 47-yard line. It's going to be 4th and 2.
Bernard on the stop, and now we'll see what Canyon chooses to do here.
With 1:36 and counting, they still have a timeout remaining.
If I'm them, I run the whole play clock down, call a timeout. If you want to make a decision, you can. But I'd use every second they have here on the play clock.
Well, they're not in any hurry to get the ball, the play in there. 15 seconds and counting, and that's what they're going to do, Maury. They're going to let this run down and call timeout with a second left on the play clock. It's going to be 4th down and a yard to go. And they take the timeout with 1:04 to play. Both teams out of timeouts now. It's going to be 4th down and a yard. They spotted him at the 46-yard line. They need to get to the 45.
Timeout sponsored by Peerless Equipment Company.
And Maury, I mean, if you're Canyon here, do you go for it? Do you try to punt it and pin them deep? Do you? Because, I mean, if you go for it here and you make it, now you're going to try to score points.
Chances are you're not going to stop the same team for 4th and less than a yard, but the Panthers have done it once already. So if I'm Canyon, I go for it. But that's just me.
And it looks like that's what they're going to do. And Maury, you got to stay home here, because this is one of those 4th down plays where it would not surprise me if they play fake and just toss one over the middle here to somebody wide open, because everyone's going to sell out for the run. But they'll line up here on 4th and 1. Dietrich out of the gun. Panthers dig in to defend him here. Now they're going to change it up here at the line of scrimmage. Plenty of time. Takes a snap. Gives it to Reagan, and he's got the first down and more to the 40. And he's taken down around the 34-yard line, 33-yard lines where they'll spot him.
And I was just going to say, Jeff, this is one of those where you're stacking the line of scrimmage. If you get through that first wave, I've seen a lot of them go for a touchdown on that short yardage situation there.
Now they're in the hurry up here with 49 seconds and counting. Dietrich, bootleg, looking to throw. Under pressure, fires on the run, and he's going to
he caught it!
Catch, no, incomplete.
Oh, wow, okay. Holy mackerel, I thought that was a super catch down there.
That was Reagan and Mari. It looked like it was going to be an overthrow, and it just fell right into his breadbasket there. Somehow he dropped that.
Wow.
There were 2 Panthers in the area there on the coverage.
The coverage was awesome. The throw was just better.
Yeah. What a throw.
Man, he dropped that. It looked like out of a rain bucket there.
2nd down and 10, 40 seconds to go. Out of the gun here, Dietrich takes the snap, looking to throw. With time now, rolling out to the right, looking to run it himself, and the Panthers are going to take him down. He's going to get sacked back at about the 40, like at the 35-yard lines where they'll spot him. It's going to be 2nd down and 12, and the clock's running.
Yeah, that was Viejo and Fears, and they don't have to snap it if they didn't want to, but they're going to run another play.
17 seconds and counting, takes the snap, looking to throw. Sets up, fires deep. Connor Crisp couldn't come up with the interception. That ball goes off the top of his hands, and it'll be 4th down. There's a flag down on the play.
Dwayne seems to think there's too many men on the field. Yep.
Yeah,
that's exactly
legal
right.
substitution against the Panthers.
Did subs,
which is why he threw the ball downfield, thinking he had a free play. So now it's going to be 3rd down and 6, 3rd and 7. 9 seconds, though, on the clock. No timeouts remaining.
Can't throw something in the middle of the field or you're not going to get another playoff.
No.
It's either got to be a sideline pass
or you go to the end
run.
zone. Yep. Dietrich. All play action, looking to throw. Under pressure, flushed out of the pocket, fires on the run, and he's got a man who dropped it incomplete with no time left at the 2-yard line. Even if he caught it, Maury, it wasn't going to be time left for the play, and that'll end the first half of play, an exciting one. But at the break, New Braunfels Canyon leads Medina Valley 14-7. We'll take a break, and we'll come back. We'll let you watch the band. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue here in just a moment.
Dodson House Moving and Construction is a 4th-generation company operated by the same family for over 75 years. We do turnkey work from moving your structure, setting the foundation, and all your construction needs. Aluminum decking, concrete work, canopies, and any other need to make your project operational. From moving to construction, large or small, Dodson House Moving and Construction does it all. Located at 12939 Southwest Loop 410 in San Antonio. Give us a call at 210-628-1459.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall, or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Welcome back here to New Braunfels Canyon. We're going to let you watch the Panther Top Cats and the band, and then we'll be back to kind of talk about that first half and the second half as well. Canyon leading the Panthers 14-7 at the break. Enjoy the Panther band, and we'll be back in a few moments.
Major, David Castro. Second Major, Allison Dollar. The Associate Officers are Leila Hayes, Brian Comisaris, and Angela Weir. The Varsity Top Cat of the Week is Allison Dollar. The Social Top Cat of the Week is David Castro. The Top Cats are under the direction of Jessica Maxwell. Now sit back and enjoy the Top Cats perform a shooting routine to Bye Bye Bye. Don't you wish everyone was? Now here they are, from Fredericksburg to Gettysburg, Austin to Boston, Alice to Dallas, over the Red River to the Rio Grande, and everywhere in between. We probably present the pride of Medina Valley. The Medina Valley Panther Band. The band is under the field direction of drum major Henry Wilson, Ashley Chisholm, Rebecca Valera, and David Armstrong. Color guard officers are Captain Emily Hanson, First Lieutenant Willie Zimmerman, Second Lieutenant Bella Brown, and Third Lieutenant Ethan McGee. Now, the band will feature our color.
Call State Farm agent Hazel Russell in Castroville at 830-931-3441.
Medina Healthcare System provides local residents with quality healthcare resources close to home without having to drive to San Antonio for their healthcare needs. Medina Healthcare System has stellar family practice physicians, a full-time OBGYN, a full-time surgeon, and very qualified nurse practitioners and physician assistants. Locations include Hondo, Divine, and Castroville. Visit medinahospital.net for more information. Medina Healthcare System, providing quality care close to home.
Dodson House Moving and Construction is a fourth-generation company operated by the same family for over 75 years. We do turnkey work from moving your structure, setting the foundation, and all your construction needs. Aluminum decking, concrete work, canopies, and any other need to make your project operational. From moving to construction, large or small, Dodson House Moving and Construction does it all. Located at 12939 Southwest Loop 410 in San Antonio. Give us a call at 210-628-1459.
The biggest sale of the year at North Park in Castroville. The 4-time Chevrolet Dealer of the Year. On new 2024 Silverado Crew Cab. Posted at a low $32,999. Get $15,000 off MSRP on new Silverados. Or 2.9% for 84 months. Plus 1-year wash tub pass and 2 years of oil changes. Open late Fridays and Saturdays. Together, let's drive at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville. Or at npchevy.com.
The halftime sponsor is the Magnolia Filling Station. The Magnolia Filling Station features a daily dark roast and a Fiorella blend medium drip roast coffee. Lattes, iced lattes, cold brews, chai lattes, mochas, teas, and lemonades. A variety of sandwiches to include ham, turkey, Italian, and pimento cheese. Protein lunch boxes, English muffin breakfast sandwiches, and fresh fruit parfaits. Sit outside under the patio and enjoy the historic downtown Castroville atmosphere, or sit inside and visit with the friendly baristas and locals. The Magnolia Filling Station, your halftime sponsor.
And Maury, 14-7, New Braunfels Canyon leading Medina Valley at halftime. Canyon came out, scored on their opening possession of the ball game. They had a good return on the opening kickoff that set them up 1st and 10 from the 47-yard line. Took it downfield, would end up getting a score out of it to make it 7-0. The Panthers would get the next kickoff, start at their own 20-yard line. Right away, it looked like they were going to have a 3-and-out on 3rd down and 4. They converted on a pass play out to Gallion on the near sideline, picked up about 8 yards, got the first down, and then Michael Newton, doing it with his legs, broke a big 30-yarder to set up the Panthers with 1st and goal at the 5. They would score on a 3-yard run by Michael Newton on a quarterback sneak to tie it at 7. New Braunfels Canyon would get the football back. They had decent field position around the 30-yard line, drove it downfield, scored on a 15-yard pass play, and made it 14-7. The Panthers would then get turned away on 4th down. in Canyon territory around the 30-yard line. And then Canyon on the next drive had fourth down and less than a yard to go, and the Panthers came up with a huge fourth down stop. They took it down to the 19, tried a 29-yard field goal, and New Braunfels Canyon would block it. And when they blocked that field goal, that was the end of the scoring for the first half. Canyon tried to move downfield and score before halftime, couldn't do it. The Panthers are going to get the ball to start the second half. And, Maury, what do you think adjustments the Panthers are making in the locker room right now to try to turn this football game around? Because it's anybody's game at the moment.
Well, they're getting their yards when they're running outside the tackle box wide. What Canyon's doing is they're stuffing the line of scrimmage, not allowing Wright and Zadejas to get 4 or 5 yards a carry on first down. Panthers are having to do it outside. I don't know if you can change that, because I don't think the Cougars are going to change their formation and allow the Panthers to use that inside run. But you need to get some guys out in space. How many times has Brody Rips touched the ball on the offensive side of the ball?
I think twice.
And one of them was for a long run.
One of them was for a 30-something yard run.
So, you got your receivers. You got Philpott. You got Habe. You got Gallion. You got a multitude of people that are capable of stretching the field and maybe softening up that inside down the stretch. But right now the Panthers are getting their yardage on the outside. Yep. Good blocking by the tight ends and the receivers to allow that outside run.
Right.
And if that's the only thing that's working,
you got to stay with what works.
Stay with what works.
Yeah, because there's no tomorrow here if you don't win. If you lose, that's the end of your season. And like you said, New Braunfels Canyon did what we saw a lot of teams do this year. After that initial drive, they kind of clamped down on that center to say, you're not going to beat us up the middle with Zendejas and Wright. The Panthers are going to have to beat them on the outside. Well, they've made some plays that way, but then first and second down trying to run it right up the middle. You got 2 yards each time. Now you're behind the sticks on 3rd down and 6. And you ended up with a 4th down and 5 and couldn't get it, Those are, and you tried the field goal and had it blocked, unfortunately. But when you're only picking up 2 yards of play, you're going to get behind the sticks. And the way that Medina Valley runs their offense, you need to be in 3rd and 4 or less.
Right.
Really. You need to be getting 3 or 4 yards a carry. And if you're not getting that up the middle, you got to get it on the outside, and then you'll get 1 or 2 up the middle like that. And you just got to keep them guessing and keep them spread out. Because if they're going to sell out to beat you in the middle of the field, do what you got to do to win the football game.
Absolutely. And on the defensive side of the ball, Jared, they're enabling the quarterback to dictate the action.
Yes.
He's rolling out, albeit we watched, and the Cougars got away with a few holding penalties that enabled the quarterback to hit some deep passes against the Panthers. And, I saw a couple of the coaches talking to the officials, and I guarantee you that was one that they were talking about, because my brother's on the other side watching, and he said that's pretty much the basic thing in the stands right now is the holding that the officials are not calling against the Canyon Cougars and allowing them to extend the plays and therefore get some of those chunk plays.
Yeah. Well, and, give the Panther defense some credit. The initial coverage is there because Dietrich doesn't have anywhere to go with the ball. It's when he creates time with his feet and rolls out and allows his receivers to find an open spot in the zone. That's where they've hurt Medina Valley on the pass play. Now, don't get me wrong, he's got a great arm, because there's a couple he dropped in that I don't know how his receiver didn't come up with that touchdown pass down there. But he can put the ball where he wants.
Coverage.
Yeah. But, he put it right where his receiver could only get to it, and unfortunately for them, they couldn't come up with it. But
and you can't ask your secondary to cover
to
cover them for 9-10 seconds. That's just not going to happen.
Right.
Sooner or later it's going to come back where the offense is going to find an open spot because you're chasing them around now.
Yeah, and the other thing, too, is the Panthers have got home a couple of times and gotten to Dietrich, but if you're only going to rush 3 and 4 guys and you're not going to get to him and allow him to buy that time, he's going to keep his eyes downfield and find somebody. You've got to keep the pressure on him when he's moving to force him to make a decision that he's not going to like to make.
Yes, exactly.
And so the other thing we talked about before the game was turnovers. The Panthers fumbled the ball one time. They recovered it themselves. Other than that, the only 2 turnovers have been turnovers on downs on 4th down. Each team did it once. But no interceptions, no lost fumbles. That might come up big in the second half. Whoever's going to make that mistake and give somebody a short field to work with.
Only 1 flag thrown all game so far.
Yes.
And that was on the illegal substitution where the Panthers were changing players out, and one of them didn't get to the sidelines in time, and they got called for 12 men on the field.
Yeah, and there was a offside call against the Panthers that got declined earlier in the ball game. But, yeah, other than that, no flags. We've seen some blatant holds that got away from. We saw a good no call, probably on that pass interference call where there was a lot of hand fighting, from both sides. But I think the main thing in the second half for the Panthers is protect the football. Keep moving it and eating the clock like you are, but you got to finish the drives. They finished the first one. They haven't been able to get points since then. Turned away on 4th down, blocked field goal. You got to get points.
Well, you got to win the first 5 minutes of the second half. You're going to get the ball. You've got to do something with it. Even if you just shift momentum, shift sides of the field around, you got to do something. You cannot go 3 and out. You got to at least get a couple of first downs. Establish something in the second half to start off with.
Well, we're going to go ahead and take a break and come back with the second half play-by-play. You're listening to Panther Football, and we will continue here in just a moment.
The biggest sale of the year at North Park in Castroville. The 4-time Chevrolet Dealer of the Year. A new 2024 Silverado Crew Cab, posted at a low $32,999. Get $15,000 off MSRP on new Silverados, or 2.9% for 84 months. Plus 1-year wash tub pass and 2 years of oil changes. Open late Fridays and Saturdays. Together, let's drive at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville, or at npchevy.com.
Dodson House Moving and Construction is a 4th-generation company operated by the same family for over 75 years. We do turnkey work from moving your structure, setting the foundation, and all your construction needs. Aluminum decking, concrete work, canopies, and any other need to make your project operational. From moving to construction, large or small, Dodson House Moving and Construction does it all. Located at 12939 Southwest Loop 410 in San Antonio. Give us a call at 210-628-1459.
Texas, 268,000 square miles and then some. Twice as much elbow room as California. There's just no place like Texas. You can take that to the bank. Texan Bank, poised and ready for a future that's wide open. Member FDIC.
Welcome back here to New Braunfels Canyon. It's the Panthers coming out on the field right now. And as they come out, I got a reader I have to do for the UIL. Attention, football fanatics, don't miss out on the opportunity to be a part of Texas football history, where dreams are realized, legends are born, and where unforgettable moments unfold before your very eyes. Mark your calendars for the UIL State Football Championships, December 18th through 21st at AT&T Stadium in Arlington, Texas, where the best teams from 6-man to 6A leave it all out on the field in the hopes of being named champion. For the latest updates and ticket information, head over to uiltexas.org/football. Again, that's uiltexas.org/football. 14-7 your score as we get ready to start the third quarter here. The Panthers out on the field. Maury, we mentioned that it's been a long time since the Panthers have won a playoff game. You're in this ball game right now at halftime. It's 14-7. You're getting the ball to start the half. This is the time to come out and play smash mouth football, punch them in the face right now, and make a statement here to start this second half.
Get a score and tie this ball game up and then buckle down.
Canyon not quite yet out on the field as they're getting ready to come out. I'd like to thank the sponsors as always. Thank you all for making it possible to bring you these games here on the Medina Valley Broadcast Network. As the Cougars come back out on the field. A lot of anticipation leading up to this second half here. Some scores from around the area. Another game from within the Panthers district. Steele playing Laredo Alexander this evening. That game in the second quarter, Steele leads Laredo Alexander 28-0 with 11:38 to play second quarter. That game was a 7:30 start. That's why it's behind this one. Some other games of note. Burbank, who the Panthers beat earlier this year, getting beat by Pflugerville 35-7 as they start the second half of that game. Wimberley beating Pearsall 56-0. And the Bernie Greyhounds, who the Panthers played earlier this year, leading Corpus Christi Carroll 25-7 at the half. Henriquez has it teed up and ready to boot it away. Taylor and Rips back deep for the Panthers as we start the second half. Medina Valley going right to left. It's a shorter kick. Fielded by Rips at the 11. Starts up at the 20. Looking for some room to the 25, 30. And he's pushed out of bounds around the 40-yard line. A decent return for Brody Rips, and the Panthers will have good starting field position. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 39-yard line.
Ben Coronado on the stop there for the Cougars, but Jared, good starting field position. Good return there from Brody Rips.
So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers as they send the offense out on the field here. Newton will come out under center. Zendejas will be the lone back. Galleon's wide out here to the left. He's been in man coverage out here by himself all night on an island. The Panthers have yet to try that pass to him. They'll send Rips in motion. Takes a snap. Going to pitch it to Zendejas. Oh, he barely got that football. He's going to lose a couple of yards, but Maury, I thought he was going to fumble that ball.
Well, one of his linemen got knocked back into him.
Oh. So it's going to bring up 2nd down and 12 now after a 2-yard loss. Yeah, no, as soon as that ball got to him, he was hit. They'll come out in the same formation here. Galleon wide to the left here. Just underway here in the third quarter. 14-7 Canyon. Takes a snap. Trying to run the option outside. Newton turns it upfield, gets across the 40 to the 42-yard line. Picks himself up about 4 yards on the play, make it 5. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 7.
Number 9 there on the stop, Rowan McFall for the Cougars.
So the Panthers behind the chains here on 3rd and 7 now from the 42-yard line. Need to get to the 49. Two wideouts here for the Panthers. Zendejas, you're back. Newton takes a snap. Going to pitch it out. Brody Rips on the carry. That's actually Habe, and he fights for yardage, and he gets the 1st down. They're going to mark him down at the 48-yard line. It looked like, I guess his knee touched.
He hit a knee?
Yeah, I guess his knee touched, or maybe he touched out of bounds. Great fighting by Habe to try to get that yardage, but it's going to be 4th and a yard, and Maury, I bet the Panthers go for it.
They have to, Jared, but it wouldn't even have been that close had he not fought for those yards, because he was hit at the line of scrimmage or maybe behind and managed to get positive yards out of that.
4th down and a yard to go. The Canyon crowd getting into it here right below us. Zendejas is your back. Takes a snap. Gives to Zendejas, and he's got the first down as he gets across midfield to the 49-yard line of New Braunfels Canyon. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
Logan Andrews will get credit for that stop, but that's what the Panthers needed.
Big run there on 4th down. A good push by that offensive line to get you that yardage. 9:38 to play here in the third.
The real key was the 3rd down, 2nd and 3rd effort by Havey to get you in that manageable 4th down.
One receiver out to the right. They send Rips in motion. This is a designed run for Newton, and he's going nowhere. Going to lose a yard on the play.
Yeah, that's going to be a tackle for a loss.
Yeah, he'll lose 2 back to the Panther 49. It'll be 2nd and 12.
That looked like number 2 out there, Luke Ball on the stop.
There's an injured player down for Canyon. Looks kind of crampish there, but Maury, it looks like New Braunfels Canyon at halftime has changed something up on their defensive line because they're not really allowing the Panthers to get that outside like they were getting earlier in the ball game. They're either getting that linebacker or that end to contain a little bit better, and that time Newton had nowhere to go.
Yeah, the lateral movement looks a lot better here. I don't know if they changed their gaps around a little bit, widen them up a little bit, but good to see the young man walking off under his own power.
Well, and you want to get the ball to other people, but you're going to have to throw the ball in the second half if you're going to win this football game. Now, I mean, don't abandon the run. That's not what I'm saying. But you're going to have to hit a couple of 5 or 10-yard passes here to open this defense up just a little bit so you can continue to run the football.
Exactly.
Second down and 12 here. Ball back at the Panther 49. Zendejas is your lone back still. They send a man in motion. Ball's on the ground.
Number 2 come up with it.
And New Braunfels Canyon, I believe, has the football.
It's a fight for it, though.
Yep. They haven't signaled yet, I don't believe.
Yes, number 2 came up with it. And, Jared, that ball was fumbled at the line of scrimmage, and then somebody must have kicked it. It shot out
to about the 42-yard line. They're still wrestling for the football down there. But it is New Braunfels Canyon ball, and the Panthers lose the fumble, and that was a lost fumble on the snap.
Yeah, ball comes up with it.
So it'll be
Luke Bell.
So it'll be 1st and 10 Canyon from their own 42-yard line.
Wow.
First down and 10 here. Dietrich out of the gun. This is Canyon's first possession of the half. They give it off to Reagan, and he's going to get stopped for no gain on the play. Gets back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 2nd down and 10.
Hopkins and Kennard there for the Panthers.
So 2nd and 10 here as they look to the sideline for the play. They'll have it here. 4 wideouts, 3 over here to the near side. Dietrich looking to throw, fires quickly, complete, and they make a couple of men miss, and he gets to midfield. It's going to bring up 3rd down and 2. They'll actually give him the 49-yard line. I don't think he actually got there, but it's going to be 3rd and 1.
Warren and Crisp on the stop. Good yardage after the catch.
Maury, how hard did he throw that ball? I mean, it got there in a hurry. 7:43 to go here in the third. 3rd down, a yard to go. Dietrich changing things up. Takes a snap. Hands the ball off near side. He's got a 1st down and more. 45-40. No, got a man to beat, and he's going to be gone. Reagan for the touchdown. No flags down on the field. A 49-yard touchdown run. We talked about not giving up the chunk plays. Well, they gave one up there and to make it 20-7. And Henriquez will come on for the extra point.
He beat the Panthers to the edge and then cut back across the seam towards the goalpost there, like he's running a little flag route, and just outran the Panthers.
Yep.
And that young man's playing both ways.
Yeah, he is. He came up with a big play on defense earlier on a pass play. Extra point kick is up. And it's good. So with 7:23 to play in the third quarter, your new score, New Braunfels Canyon 21, Medina Valley 7. And Maury, the Panthers fumble the snap, give the ball away, and they come up with 7 points the other way.
And had a little bit of a drive working there. First turnover of the ball game, other than turnovers on downs, goes against the Panthers, and it results in 7 points for the Cougars.
Yep, and now for Medina Valley, the thing is now you just got to regroup here. You got to regroup. You got to get points on this drive.
Got a lot of time.
Yep, and see if Brody Rips can break off another decent return. He had a pretty good return on his last one. We'll see if he can break another one here.
Rips or Jaheen.
Yep.
Either one. Kickoff is sponsored by Hernandez Tire and Automotive. .14 will tee it up once again for Canyon. Taylor and Rips back deep.
7:23 to play. 21-7 the score now. And Henriquez will run up to it, puts his foot into it. This one's going to be Taylor from the 3-yard line, starts up to the 15. Spins around, still on his feet, pushes his way to the 25-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 Medina Valley from there.
Number 27, the first one there on special teams. Josiah Rodriguez-Gonzalez.
So 1st down and 10 for the Panthers. You just got to keep playing your game here. You got to score on this possession. You can't give it back to them up 14. You got to find a way to kind of get the momentum back in your favor here. Zendejas the back. Gallion out to the right. They send Rips in motion. They give it to Zendejas, and Maury, he goes nowhere. No gain. They're selling out. They're going to stop the run now. They're going to make Medina Valley throw the ball to beat them.
Yeah, the big defensive tackles, 53 and 52.
In a
Benitez and Tippett.
Is there an injured player somewhere?
I think so.
Oh, yes, there is. An injured player down, and you've seen that now in the second half. They're selling out to stop the run. Medina Valley kind of pushed them around in the first half running the football. I think Canyon had enough of it. They've come out here to try to stop that. And Medina Valley's going to have to do something to try to back them off a little bit. You're going to have to run some screens.
Yep.
You're going to have to throw the ball over the middle a little bit and soften up the defense.
Well, and that's kind of what Canyon's kind of doing. They're not all the time going for the home run ball. They're throwing that 5-6 yard out and letting their receivers
do the
rest out in space. And they've got a lot of yards after the catch, but they're completing the passes.
Right.
And enabling the run to take charge like it did on the touchdown, 49-yard touchdown run. I think that's how far it was, wasn't it?
Yeah, the 49-yard run, yep. 2nd down and 10 here for the Panthers as Newton comes out under center. Zendejas is back. He's got one wide out here to the left, Gallion. They hand this ball up the middle to Zendejas, and this time he breaks through the line and he gets 9 yards on the carry. It's going to be 3rd and 1. They needed that run. 3rd down and 1 to go here.
Big 3rd down here. Young man that was down is back in there for the Cougars. Good to see.
6.5 to play here in the 3rd quarter. 3rd and a yard to go here. Newton takes a snap, gives to Zendejas, and he's not going to get it. He gets back to the line of scrimmage. It'll be 4th and a yard.
Number 9 and number 32, respectively, on the stop. McFall and Delgado. Big 4th down, Jared. If you don't get this, you're giving the Cougars a sharp field to work with.
5:53 to go, and the Panthers will line up to go for it. Philpott and Gallion wide out to each side. Newton under center.
Boy, quarterback sneak.
I would. I'd run it right, sneak it right up the middle.
There's nobody over the center.
Newton takes the snap. Gonna keep it, pitches it out to Rips. He's got the first down and a little more across the 40 to about the 42, 43-yard line. Whew. That was not the play I thought they'd run, but it worked.
Yes, it did. Well, you got your playmaker out there on the edge in space.
So Brody Rips picks up the first down. He gets to the 42-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10 for the Panthers.
That was well needed by Medina Valley right there.
Newton under center again here. 1st and 10. They're going to quarterback keep it. He almost broke one there as he got to the 50. Looked like he was going to have a little more room there, but he gets an 8-yard pickup, and it'll be 2nd and 2.
Yeah, he was dragged down there by number 9, McFall. But good yards on 1st down. Panthers need to keep this drive going here.
Yep. And they're going back to what worked for them in the first half, the quarterback run. Getting that extra blocker in front of you. 2nd down, 2 to go. Takes that snap. Newton going to run it again, and he falls forward. Fumbled the ball, and Canyon's got the football. And they do signal Canyon ball. The ball pops out at the end of the run. He would have had the first down probably.
Number 6 came up with it. Or no, actually number 53 or 52 come up with it. He's running down the field with it. That's Gabriel Benitez.
So
second fumble, 2 fumbles in the second half on both possessions, Jared.
And when you were driving the football.
Both times.
Yep. And 1st down and 10 here from the 48-yard line. Their own 48-yard line with 4:26 to play in the 3rd quarter.
Defense has got to make a stop. Force a turnover.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if they try to throw one deep here near a home run. Dietrich, play action, fires over the middle, complete number 3. That's 11-yard pickup and a 1st down.
Crisp and Stanton there, but just a quick hitter across the middle, right up the seam for a 1st down.
That's Jackson Kinsey on the reception. That's just that little slug. They've run that a few times tonight, and it's wide open right in the middle of the field. 1st and 10 at the 41. Dietrich gives it off to Reagan, trying to get to the outside. And he gets back to the line of scrimmage. No gain, it'll be 2nd and 10.
That time Hopkins and Vallejo were there. Didn't let him turn back upfield.
So on 2nd down and 10 here, they come out in the gun. 3 wide outs here for the Cougars. Dietrich's going to keep it himself. Coming to the near side, he's going to try to cut it back up, and he gets about 3 yards on the carry, maybe 4.
Chased down by Vega from behind.
They'll spot him at the 38-yard line.
Wanted to cut back upfield, but Chris was right there, turned him back to the outside, and Suazo Vega got him from behind.
3rd down, 7 to go. Dietrich from the gun again. They send Reagan in motion to empty the backfield. Dietrich's going to swing it out to Reagan. Oh, and he dropped it. That was in and out of his hands.
That would have been positive yards. That would have made them make a decision. Now I think they got to punt it.
It's 4th down and 7. The ball's at the 38-yard line.
Why would you want to give Medina Valley any momentum here and good starting field position? But we'll see.
2:48 to go in the 3rd quarter. They're looking to the sideline here. They're
What
going to run
would Dwayne do?
Yeah, they're going to go for it. 4th down here. Big play for the Panther defense right now on 4th and 7. Dietrich takes the snap, looking to throw. With time, now he's flushed out of the pocket. He's going to run for it, and he's going to get it. Still on his feet to the 20, to the 15. He's finally taken down at the 15-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
Chris with the stop, Jared, but that was a backbreaker right there.
Yep. The pocket broke down. He just stepped up, and there was nobody around.
Wow. Didn't have no spy on him that time.
Yeah, they've had one earlier in the ball game, but that time it was cleared out. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 15. Takes a snap, gives it off. Dietrich's going to keep it himself, and he's gone. Touchdown, New Braunfels Canyon.
Panthers just broke containment.
Yep.
Sold out on the dive, and Dietrich just made them pay.
Yeah, they faked the handoff to Reagan. Everyone went to him, and Dietrich untouched 15 yards to make it 27-7.
Convert on the 4th down, and then one play later, he keeps it for a touchdown. So both turnovers, Jared, have cost the Panthers 14 points.
And that's the thing, it's the turnovers. We talked about not turning the ball over. Well, 2 of them have resulted in 14 points when you were driving the football. Extra point is up, and it is good. So with 2:02 to play in the 3rd quarter, your new score, New Braunfels Canyon 28, Medina Valley 7. We'll take a break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue here in just a moment.
Bush's Chicken, one of the oldest locations in Castroville, is proud to serve the Medina Valley area. Bush's Chicken has one goal: be the best. Bush's Chicken knows its success comes from loyal customers in the communities they serve. Stop by Bush's Chicken on Tuesday and get the Tender Tuesday deal, or try their buffalo fries and ask about their Panther special. It's always a hit. Bush's Chicken, 935 Highway 90 East in Castroville. Call them at 830-538-2800.
Welcome back here to Canyon in the 3rd quarter, 2:02 to play. Kickoff brought to you by Hernandez Tire and Automotive. The Medina Valley down 21 points now.
2 turnovers, 14 points for the Canyon Cougars.
In the second half, yep. And they'll kick this one off, a high end over end kick. It's going to be fielded by Taylor at the 21. Taylor's going to start with it to the 25, to the 30, trying to get to the outside. 35 still on his feet, reverses field. And they're finally going to stop forward progress. They'll give him the 35-yard line. Good effort there by Taylor.
It was going to gang tackle him around the 34, 35-yard line.
Well, Maury, you're down 21 points. You got 1:51 in the 3rd quarter, 12 minutes of the 4th. You're going to have to start throwing the football because you got to move the ball and you got to get the ball back 3 more times.
The thing about it, though, is Canyon knows that now.
Yeah.
But they still have to stop it.
Now maybe some screens to Brody. Maybe run that option play to him and see if he can get free for a 20-yarder here and there. Because at this point, you got to pull out all the stops.
Yeah, there's no tomorrow.
1st and 10 from the 35. Newton under center, takes the snap, gives the ball off to right up the middle, and he gets 5 yards to the 40. It'll be 2nd down and 5 coming up.
McFall once again on the stop there for the Cougars.
And you know, the part that hurts the most is that Medina Valley was driving the football when they fumbled both of those. 2nd down, 5 to go. You know, they were playing the game they wanted to. Takes that snap, looking to throw. Newton lets it fly down the right side. He's got a man there, and it's underthrown a little bit, falls incomplete. Good coverage by Reagan over there on the far sideline. Pass was intended for Gallion. It'll be 3rd down.
Well, McFall putting pressure on Newton made him throw it a little quicker than he wanted to.
Third down. 5 to go here for the Panthers. Need to keep the drive alive. Gives it to Wright up the middle. Actually, it's a pitch out to Rips, who ends up with 6 yards.
That was a keeper.
That was a keeper. So I thought Dez had the football.
Number 6 on the stop on the outside, Delgado for the Cougars.
But nonetheless, they pick up the 1st down, keep the drive going. It'll be 1st down and 10 from the 47. .47 seconds to go here in the 3rd. Newton under center, takes a snap, looking to throw, fires, right side, bat it down. That was number 9, and he threw it right in his chest.
That was McFall on the stop.
Yeah, if he wasn't so, he's lucky he didn't intercept that ball where he threw it.
That's the second one he's gotten up there and tipped it.
Yep. So that'll bring up 2nd and 10. Clock stops at 36 seconds to go in the third.
Trying to hit a little rub route there on the edge.
Gallion wide out here to the left. Takes that snap, gives it out to Brody Rips, who's got some room to run to the 45, and he gets taken down around the 42-yard line, but he's going to have the first down, Maury. He's first down for the Panthers at the 43.
Caleb Gaynor on the stop.
Brody,
got Rips right on the knee.
He took a pretty good shot.
Yeah, got a helmet to the knee there. Timeout for a player down on the field.
Yep. And with that, we'll take a quick break, too, and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue here in just a moment.
Like you, we love calling this home. Castroville State Bank has been serving the Medina Valley area for over 63 years by providing the best financial products, modern technology, and customer service. Not only are we the local bank you can rely on for all your financial needs, but we are also your neighbors, giving back to the community we grew up in and love. Come home to Castroville State Bank.
Injured player up off the field. First down and 10 for the Panthers from the Canyon 43-yard line. 17 seconds to go and counting here in the third quarter. Right the lone back. Two wideouts for the Panthers. Takes the snap to throw, fires, complete to Gallion at the 36-yard line. He's pushed out of bounds.
Clock stops with 1 second left. That was number 4 out there on the coverage, Caleb Gaynor.
That was a 7-yard pickup, and it's 2nd and 3. So 2nd 3 to go here. This will be the last play of the third quarter, barring a defensive penalty. Takes the snap, going to keep it, pitches it back to Habe, looking for some running room, and he's not going anywhere. Looks like he'll lose a yard on the play. Lot of extracurricular there. They're not throwing any flags, though.
Devin Lagunas on the stop, but that's going to do it for the third quarter.
Yep, so your score after 3, New Braunfels Canyon 28, Medina Valley 7. We'll take a break, and we'll come back with the fourth quarter. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet and by Dotson House Moving and Construction, and we'll continue in just a moment.
At Medina Electric Cooperative, we wear many hats. We take pride in serving our members and our community by going the extra mile in everything we do. Because we not only work here, we live here. Medina Electric Cooperative is a Touchstone Energy cooperative, your source for power and information.
Come back here to New Braunfels Canyon as we go to the fourth quarter, 28-7. New Braunfels Canyon leading Medina Valley. The Panthers will have it 3rd down and 3. As they come out of there into the quarter here. Right the lone back. 2 wideouts here for the Panthers. Takes the snap, gives it to Wright up the middle, and he pushes his way forward for a couple. I think he's going to be about a yard shy. And it's going to be 4th down. The Panthers will have to go for it here on 4th down and a yard.
Benitez and Tippett on the stop, 2 defensive tackles for the Cougars. Big 4th down.
4th down, 1 to go here. And a timeout taken by New Braunfels Canyon. That's their first timeout.
Timeout is sponsored by Peerless Equipment Company.
Some scores from around the area. Bernie leading Corpus Christi Carroll 39-7 in the fourth quarter. The other game going on in this district, the Panthers and New Braunfels Canyons district, is Steele leading Laredo Alexander in the second quarter 42-7. How about Davenport playing Manor New Tech Titans? There's 6 minutes to go in the third quarter. The score's 84-6. Wimberley beating Pearsall 69-0. We come back here. They'll come out of the timeout. It's 4th down and 1 here to go for the Panthers. Got to keep this drive going here with 11:37 to play in the ball game. Looking to the sideline to change up the play call here. 15 on the play clock. Plenty of time. Newton calling out orders to his offense. 4th down and 1. Takes a snap. Going to run it himself. He's going to get the first down as he crosses the 30. And gets down to about the 27-yard line.
Was tripped up there by number 53. Tippett, I mean.
Good job there by the Panthers to get that first down and keep the chains moving. Keep this drive alive. 1st and 10 from the 28. Zendejas, the lone back. Takes a snap. Going to throw. Fires down the side to Habe. Makes the catch at the 10-5, and he's taken down at the 2-yard line. Good pass and catch from Newton to Habe. It'll be 1st and goal for the Panthers, and there's an injured player down out of bounds.
Ben Coronado with a touchdown saving tackle out there on the edge.
And with that, we'll take a break as they attend to the injured player down here on the sideline. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet and by Dotson House Moving and Construction, and we will continue in just a moment.
Have you ever been in a car accident?
Looks like.
Was your car taken to a body shop? Or maybe an impound yard? Perhaps a major repair that's too costly. Even if this happened 2 years ago, Lone Star Towing is interested in buying all junk, wrecked, and abandoned vehicles. The process of getting you paid and that vehicle out of there is quick and easy. Call Lone Star Towing today at 210-777-0585.
We're back here at New Braunfels Canyon. Injured player off, walking off the field under his own power. It'll be 1st down and goal for the Panthers from the 1-yard line. Great pass and catch by Newton to Habe that time. And it's 1st and goal from the 1. Newton under center. Only touchdown for the Panthers tonight came on a 3-yard quarterback sneak. They'll try that again, and he's going to get in the end zone for the touchdown. So the Panthers score with 10:59 to go to make it 28-13. And Keir will come on for the extra point. Someone in the Panther stands has an air horn. I'm sure we'll hear about that over the intercom.
Oh, I know who it is. I saw him carrying it in the game before. Remember when they said, what was that, at Burbank, I think?
Oh, yeah.
Remember?
And so Xavier Gonzalez comes on to hold for the Panthers.
Well, Newton lost his helmet, so he couldn't come back on to hold. He usually does the holding.
And the kick from Keir is up, and it is good. So with 10:59 to play in the ball game, your new score, New Braunfels Canyon 28, Medina Valley 14. So the Panthers cut into that 28-point lead by 7 here, and now you got to find out a way to get a stop here and get this football back.
Yes, you do. You still got time here in this ball game. You have almost a whole quarter still left.
Main thing is for the defense,
but you got to make a stop.
You got to make the stops. Connor Crisp will come to tee the ball up for the Panthers. Kickoff brought to you by Hernandez Tire and Automotive. So Newton with 2 touchdowns for the Panthers this evening, both on sneaks up the middle.
Do you maybe surprise him with this little onside kick here?
I mean, you might.
You know, we haven't seen him do that all year. We've seen him line up and try a regular side type of onside kick.
But Canyon, you know, are they going to line up ready for it? They have the entire ball game. We've seen them keep everybody kind of close.
Yep.
That's kind of what they're doing here.
Yeah, they're stacking at one side of the formation.
Well, and if you're the Panthers, do you try one over here to the left where they only have 3 guys and see if you can run onto it? They're not going to do that. And they'll spread them out now. But they've got, 9 guys within 10 yards of the line of scrimmage here just in case. Connor's got it teed up right in the middle of the field, and he'll boot it away. End-over-end kick that will be taken by Lucky at the 2-yard line. Starts up to the 10, 15, makes a man miss to the 20, 25, and he's taken down around the 26, 27-yard lines where they'll start 1st and 10 with 10:50 to play in the ball game. Now you put it in your hands of your defense. Maybe you can get a turnover here. Maybe you can get them to take a 3 and out.
Warren and Quinteo on the stop there for the Panthers on special teams.
And here's the other thing. How does Canyon play this? Do they run the ball and try to run some clock, or do they keep trying to throw the ball and run the offense they've been running?
I don't know why you would stop doing what's been working.
Yeah. Dietrich will come out in the gun. Reagan is back to the right. 4 wide receivers here to start for the Cougars. And they'll send a man in motion. Takes the snap, gives it to Reagan. Looking for some running room. Gets to the outside, 30, 35, and he's pushed out of bounds around the 37.
Calvert running him out of bounds, but that's probably not what the coach wanted there.
No, that's 10 yards and a first down. And Maury, they had the middle bottled up, but he just bounced it outside and had room to run.
Probably wanted him to stay in bounds, but he got the first down and would have stopped the clock for a moment anyways.
10:43 to play. Dietrich sends a man in motion. Takes a snap. Looking to throw with a man in his face. Lets it fly. He's got a man open, and he dropped it. That was number 81, Kendrew Walker. And, the ball was in his hands, and he just dropped it.
Wow, that was a chance for maybe 7 points, 6 points there. Wow.
He had the secondary beat.
And that play actually was just enough to freeze the secondary.
And Dietrich couldn't have thrown it any
Oh,
better.
no, that was perfect.
Stops the clock with 10:37 to play. 2nd down and 10 to go here.
But the Panthers need some of that fortune.
Yep. Takes the snap. Hands the ball off to Reagan. He's not going to get much. Maybe a yard on the play. It's going to bring up 3rd and 9.
Stanton in the hole there for the Panthers. Along with Vallejo.
This is big here, Maury. 3rd and 9. You've had them in 3rd and long a few times tonight. They managed to convert. You've got to get off the field here.
Yes, you do.
They need to get to the 47 for a first down. Dietrich out of the gun here. Trips out to the left. Takes a snap. Dietrich looking to throw. Steps up, fires over the middle. Complete. He's got a first down. More to the 50. Still on his feet to the 45. Panthers trying to strip the ball out. And they finally blow the play dead at the 40-yard line. The Panthers still fighting for it. And that's the
official's fault.
Now they throw the flag, but that's the official's fault.
You got to blow that whistle a long time before that even happened.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
They let that play last too long. They were trying to fight for the football, and when you let it go like that, that's what ends up happening. The officials should have blown forward progress dead probably 5 seconds before they did.
I'm not sure who they're going to get.
No.
But that's just, well.
Yeah.
Enough said.
That was number 3, Kinsey, again on that reception right over the middle and getting the yards after the catch. That's been the same play they've run 3 or 4 times tonight, right there to the middle. Eventually somebody's got to jump that route.
Well, they're just figuring out the zone. They're sitting right down in the middle of it.
Now we're going to see what they're going to call
It'll be
here.
A dead ball, something on somebody.
Yeah.
We'll see. It should be both ways is what it should be.
The play's going to stand, but we'll see if there's any yards marked off after the fact here. Personal foul against Canyon. That's it.
Wow, okay.
Woo. Well,
much to the dismay of the Canyon faithful.
Well, and you wonder if someone said something, if that's what they called it on, if somebody said something after the fact there with the referees, because we don't know what they heard.
No, we don't.
So they'll mark 15 yards off of this.
So because it's a dead ball, is that going to be 1st and 25?
Well, that's how they have it spotted for the time being, as they move it back to the New Braunfels Canyon 45-yard line. It's 1st down and 25. Now, this is your opportunity if you're the Panthers to get the football back.
Yes.
And a timeout, well, now they're going to talk about this. It's 1st and 10. And I think that's right because the play was over with. It didn't happen during the next play. It's 1st and 10. They just move the ball back to the 45. And now the clock runs from 9:42. Dietrich out of the gun. Takes a snap. Going to give it to Reagan. Coming near side. Makes a man miss. And he gets 5 yards up to midfield.
Fear's dragging him down for the Panthers.
Probably should have been stopped back at the line of scrimmage. Instead, finds 5 yards. It'll be 2nd and 5. 9:17 and counting to play. Second down, 5 to go here from midfield. Just past 9 minutes to go in the ball game. They can run another 10 seconds off the clock now. Dietrich out of the gun. 4 wideouts here. Takes the snap. Gives it off to Reagan, who gets the first down to the 45-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
Vallejo trips him up, but not before he gets the sticks for a first down.
8:44. They stop the clock to move the chains. Now it runs down from 8:44. Can run 20 more seconds off the clock before they snap this football. They'll send a man in motion, Reagan. They give it on the reverse, coming near side. That's Kinsey with the football. And oh, what a hit put on him by number 7,
James Stanton.
Dropped for no gain on the play. Great open field tackle.
That might have just been the hit of the game for the Panthers. And that's sponsored
by Lone
Star Towing. Good open field stop there by Stanton.
2nd down, 10 to go.
Cougars in no hurry here.
7:50 and counting to go.
Nor should they be.
They lead 28-14. Takes a snap. Dietrich looking to throw. Fires complete out here to Reagan in the flat. Now going backwards, reverses field, and he's going to have some room to run. He's got Dietrich blocking for him at the 35. Shakes a tackle to the 31-yard line and a first down. What a play by Reagan. Is there a flag down?
No. They just wanted some extracurricular action called against the Panthers.
First down for Canyon.
But they tackled him and he stepped over the player that he tackled, and that's usually a no-no.
Yeah. So 1st and 10 from the 31, 7:13 to play.
Warren was out there on the tackle. But he thought about it. He was going to run out of bounds, and he thought about it and stopped and then went back across, all the way across the field.
Takes the snap, Dietrich keeps it himself, and he gets across the 30 to the 29-yard line. But they'll spot him on the 30 for a 1-yard gain. 6:46 to play and counting.
Hopkins, first one there for the Panthers. Kennard out there also. But the clock is definitely an ally for the Cougars right now.
Yes, it is. 2nd down, 9 to go.
And they're using all of the clock, which they should.
Second down, 9 to go. Dietrich out of the gun. Takes the snap. Rolling near side, looking to throw. Fires on the run, incomplete. Kind of short arm that one. Pass was intended for number 19 on the near sideline here. That's Michael Aguilar.
Jackson Calvert on the coverage out wide for the Panthers. Question that call there. Stops the clock for the Panthers.
It's 3rd down. Field goal from here would be 47 yards, but 3 points would make this a 3-possession game. So 3rd down, 9 to go here out of the gun. They come with 3 wideouts. Takes the snap. Dietrich looking to throw. Sets up, fires it deep on the wheel route, and he leads everybody out of bounds, and that stops the clock for 4th down.
So they could have ran another minute off the clock and got it inside 5 minutes. Stops the clock twice.
And now it's 4th down and 9.
Now you got to stop them here.
They're looking to the sideline here. Clock stops. There's 19 on the play clock.
Do they go back and pooch kick this one?
No.
Nope.
They're going to go for it here.
Which they wouldn't have much to gain if it goes into the end zone.
Takes a snap. Rolling near side. Looking to throw. Sets up. Fires deep toward the end zone. He's got a man. Intercept in the end zone. There's a flag down on the play.
Oh, if they call. Oh, my.
There's another flag down back here, and he's still on the return. Up to the 30, 35, 40, 45, 50. He's in a foot race. Still shakes the tackle, and he's gone for a touchdown, but there's a flag back in the end zone.
And there's one thrown here.
That was number 6, Allen, Dylan Allen.
Well, we're going to have to see.
Wow.
That was a late flag out here.
They threw that so late.
If they call interference on the Panthers down here, that's going to be ridiculous.
Wow.
They're going to bring it back.
Dylan Allen ran that back 109 yards.
They're bringing it back for some, I guarantee you, because Coach Britt is not too happy.
Nope. They got a lot to sort out here.
But that flag came after the interception occurred.
Came way
late.
Came when he already ran the ball out of the end zone.
Unless they're saying that after the interception that we grabbed the receiver and didn't let him.
Pass interference against the Panthers.
Oh, you got to be kidding me.
Personal foul against New Braunfels Canyon. They offset 1st down for New Braunfels Canyon.
Wow, that was thrown so late.
Wait. They offset. How is that a first? Yeah.
You got to replay 4th down, don't you?
4th down, yeah. He didn't say that, though.
Well, unless it was a dead ball. It was a dead ball after the interception. After the penalty, though.
How, though, they didn't blow the play dead?
Well, I'm just telling you.
If they'd have blown the play dead, they wouldn't have kept playing. They didn't blow the play dead.
I don't know. But that's a terrible flag down there. That is a terrible flag.
How do you throw pass interference when he's already returned the ball 10 yards out of the end zone?
You got me. But they're giving him a 1st down on the 19-yard line.
Yeah.
I don't understand this. I don't know. But that flag, after we started running the interception back, the flag came out.
Yeah, that's what I mean. He was 10 yards out of the end zone by the time they threw the flag. Yeah, and he said offsetting penalties. So how is it 1st down if it's offsetting?
And I'm just telling you, this is supposed to be the number 1 officiating crew in the area.
Yeah.
I'm not impressed.
If it's offsetting penalties, how is it 1st down?
Well, they're moving it further.
Yep.
I think the personal foul was against Medina Valley.
He signaled it against Canyon.
I know, but I don't think that was right. Because it shouldn't be this situation if that was the call.
So there's 5:35 to go. It's 1st and 10, Canyon from the 15. Now they hand it to Reagan, who gets a couple yards on the play. Looks like to the 13. It'll be 2nd and 8.
Timeout, Medina Valley, sponsored by Peerless Equipment Company.
Well,
now any kind of score almost puts it out of reach.
Well, yeah, I mean, it makes it a 3-possession game.
Wow.
What a turn of events that was. On 4th down, they go to the end zone. You get the interception in double coverage. You run it, you intercept it 9 yards deep in the end zone. You run it out to the 2-yard line, and then they throw pass interference. Just doesn't make sense. Like, if you're going to throw it, throw the flag.
Right away.
Yep. Because that makes it look fishy, especially when they let blatant holding calls go early in the ballgame. So 2nd down and 8 as they come out of the timeout. Second down, 8 to go. They come out here with a full house backfield. They hand it off, coming near side. Reagan gets to the corner, 10, cuts it back to the 5.
Flag down.
And he gets in for a touchdown, but there is a flag down back at the 14-yard line. Are they actually going to call a penalty against Canyon? It'll be the first one.
Yep.
It is a hold against them. A little too late, but called the hold. That'll take some points off the board for now.
I think the Canyon band didn't realize it was called back. They're still playing the fight song.
It'll be 2nd down and 18. Dietrich out of the gun here. Reagan is lone back. 3 wide receivers here for Canyon. Takes the snap, gives it to Reagan, going right side. Makes one man miss, trying to get the corner, and he gets it first down, or not a first down, but he's going to get across the 10. Picks himself up about 12 yards. It's going to bring up 3rd and short with 5:08 to play. He runs out of bounds.
Forced out of bounds by Crisp for the Panthers.
Run out of bounds at the 9. So it's going to be 3rd and 4. So 3rd down, 4 to go here. 5:08 to play. Timeout taken by New Braunfels Canyon. With that, we'll take a quick break as well and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet. We'll continue in just a moment.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
We're coming back here, and 3rd down and 4 to go. Canyon out of the timeout with 5:07 to play. Dietrich hands the ball off to Reagan, and he's actually going to lose yards back to the 11-yard line. Make it 4th down and a timeout taken.
Couple of players down.
Yeah, that's what it is it's some injuries
on the field. So that'll stop the clock for an injury timeout.
4:57 to play. It's going to bring up 4th down and 6. So now, if you're Canyon, I'd kick the field goal here, get 3 points and make it a 3-possession game.
Absolutely. And I haven't seen him really struggle to make the extra points. I mean, this would be a lot further than an extra point. It'd be from about
it's the
27-yard line.
The ball's at the 11.
Be about a 28-yard field goal. Put it down on the 18. I hate to see anybody get hurt or get injured or at any time of the game. One will walk off under his own power.
Yep.
Hopefully the other one will too. So good to see both of them up.
Yeah, I just went back and looked at that. The flag came in when he was about a yard still in the end zone, but it came in way, way late. Way, way late. Either way, he still returned it 8 yards. He still returned it 8
it's good
yards.
camera work.
Yeah.
Yep. Dwayne's going to get a raise for that.
I mean, either way, you need to throw the flag when it happens.
Well, you need to take that and you need to go back and show somebody that. So 14.
So here we go for this will be a 27-yard attempt here. No wind from the middle of the field. Didn't hit it good, but I think he got it through.
Got it over.
He got it over with 4:50 to go, makes it 31-14.
And that is the dagger right there. Not that the 14 points wouldn't have been enough, but 17, that really makes it tough. And when you look at your 2 fumbles, I mean, you beat yourself 14 points. That's the difference in the ball game.
And give the credit to New Braunfels Canyon because they took advantage of the mistakes that Medina Valley made and made them pay for it.
Yep.
We talked about how the team that turned the ball over here was probably going to come out on the wrong side of this because of the way the game was going. Unfortunately, the Panthers are the ones who turned it over twice.
Yep. And the kickoff is sponsored by Hernandez Tire and Automotive, located on Bandera Road. For all your automotive and tire decisions, go to Hernandez Tire and Automotive.
The way it is now, if the Panthers would score twice and get 2 2-point conversions, you'd only have 30 points. So
you're saying they need 3 scores.
Big gap. High kick taken at the 21-yard line by Taylor. Starts up to 25, 35, and he's out to the 40, where he's taken down around the 41-yard line.
Coronado on the tackle there for the Cougars.
For 4:43 to go. Panthers will have it 1st and 10 at the 41. So 1st and 10 here for the Panthers, out of the shotgun for the first time this year. Newton takes the snap, steps up, fires, right side. Picked off.
Number 4 had a shot at it, Khalib Gaynor.
And if he picks that off, he goes the other way. For 6.
Stared down the receiver and then didn't change off of him.
2nd down, 10 to go. 4:39 to play in the ball game. Newton looking to throw under pressure, fires, intercepted. Threw it right to Reagan, who makes the interception.
Is that Reagan or is that Coronado?
That was number 6, Coronado.
Same one that was on the other side of the field that missed the interception. That one, was just thrown right to him.
Yeah, he overthrew his receiver. He had a receiver right there, and he overthrew him and threw it right to Coronado, who comes up with the interception. The Panthers with only one timeout left, and now New Braunfels Canyon can virtually just try to run the clock down.
Absolutely.
Three turnovers by the Panthers in the second half. Dietrich out of the gun here. They'll hand the ball off to Lucky up the middle, and he gets still on his feet past the 40 to the 34-yard line.
Finally tripped up there by Viejo for the Panthers. Well, actually, that was Jacob Warren and Viejo.
And they get a first down to the 34 or to the 44-yard. They get the 34-yard line. 4:15 and counting. Yes, they put in number 10 at quarterback now, too. That's Boston Rozelle. Takes the snap. They give it up the middle again to Lucky, who breaks through the line to the 24-yard line. He's going to be close to a first down. They'll spot him back at the 27.
That was crisp with the tackle.
And a timeout taken with 3:44 to play in the ball game. It'll be second down and a yard to go. They spotted at the 25. More, it's like we talked to. This is a 14-7 game at halftime that New Braunfels Canyon led. The Panthers fumbled the opening drive of the game, or opening drive of the second half when they were moving the football. New Braunfels Canyon with a 49-yard touchdown run made it 21-7. Panthers on their next drive, moving the football, fumbles it on second down and two. Lean forward for the first down. Ball was knocked out of his hands. Canyon recovers it. They go down and score. I mean, they capitalize on Panther mistakes, and that's what's going to end up beating Medina Valley here tonight is the mistakes,
yes,
the turnovers. Second down and a yard to go. Rozelle takes the snap, hands it off to Lucky, looking for running room, and he falls forward for the first down. Gets it to the 23-yard line and a timeout. There's an injured player down.
No, Panthers called a timeout too, though, I think. No?
And with that, we'll take a quick break and come back. You're listening to Panther Football, and we'll continue in just a moment.
Are you ready for a vacation? Tanya with Travel by Design can help you with all your vacation destination needs. At no cost to you, she can plan all of the details tailored to your unique wants and needs. So all you have to do is enjoy your vacation. Tanya is a certified expert with Disney, Universal Orlando, and California, Sandals, and all cruise lines. Give Tanya a call at 830-931-4834 or visit her Facebook page, Tanya with Travel by Design, for all the latest specials and must-do vacations.
Hernandez Tire and Automotive prides themselves on helping you keep your vehicle on the road and running smoothly. Synthetic oil changes, including filter, labor, and disposal, start at $65. Hernandez Tire and Automotive offers brake jobs, tune-ups, computer diagnostic, AC service, wheel alignment, custom exhaust, of course, tires, and much more. Hernandez Tire and Automotive, 1514 Bandera Road in San Antonio. Call 210-438-0728.
Injured players walked off the field under his own power. First down and 10 for New Braunfels Canyon with 3:37 to play in the ball game. Takes the snap. Rozelle going to keep it himself, and he's going to get a yard on the play.
Crisp on the tackle for the Panthers.
Second down and 9 as that clock ticks under 3:23 to go. As they take their time here, running every bit of that clock down. Just past 3 minutes to go now in the ball game. Roselle takes the snap, hands it off to Lucky, going to the right side, and he runs into a few Panthers and gets tackled after a 2-yard pickup. It'll be 3rd and 7.
Suazo Vega on the stop for Medina Valley.
Other game going on in these districts was Steele playing Laredo Alexander. That game's at halftime. Steele leading that game 49-7. This a 31-14 ball game. It was 14-7 at halftime, but 3 Medina Valley turnovers in this second half have led to 14 Cougar points. They take that snap, hands it off to Lucky, looking for some running room. As he gets to the 16-yard line, it's going to bring up 4th and about 2. Clock runs under 2 minutes to play.
Whole host of Panthers there on the stop.
Fourth down, 2 to go, and now there's an injured player down again. And so another injury down there. 1:31 to play in the ball game. And 31-14 your score, and unfortunately, the Panther season is going to come to an end here tonight. First year in 6A, the Panthers end up runner-up in the district. For the seniors, this will be their last game.
I want to thank all the seniors for letting us enjoy their play out on the field, and good luck to all of them.
Well,
in their endeavors after the football season.
Well, and some of them, when we've been, been on varsity since they were sophomores. Some of the freshmen will be. There was a couple freshmen on the team that started that will be seniors next year. But Michael Newton, this was his 3rd year, at the quarterback position for the Panthers. 1:31 to go here. Injured player off the field.
4th down coming up for the Cougars.
Well, and the Panthers took their last timeout there.
It's sponsored by Peerless Equipment Company. I want to thank all of our sponsors for a wonderful year, making it in the playoffs. The first chance in 6A rankings.
Well, they put the clock to 1:54. Now they're running it back down. It was at 1:31 or something like that. Well, now they stop the clock in a timeout in New Braunfels Canyon. The 1:30 left. So what they did is they corrected the clock to 1:54, ran the 25 seconds off.
Yep.
For the play clock and called timeout, took their last timeout. So nobody has any timeouts left now. It's going to be 4th down and 1. So they'll come out of the timeout here. It'll be 4th down. Medina Valley's going to try to get the ball back here and stop Canyon on 4th down. Roselle will come out. They're going to go for this here on 4th down and 4. Make it 4th and about, it's a long 2, 4th and 3 really. Roselle takes a snap, looking to throw, and they just flip it up, and they're going to get the first down and some more. It'll be 1st and goal down to the 5-yard line.
Jackson, Calvert, and Viejo on the stop. Now I want to see.
Now they just need to kneel on
Well,
the football.
yes. There's no need to. Well, I'm not saying a word.
Yeah.
There's a flag down on the play on the far side. A little extracurricular activity going on out there. Dead ball and sportsmanlike conduct against Canyon. So that'll move them back.
But it'll still be 1st down.
Yes. And still going to victory formation now.
Yep. With 1:22 left, nobody with any timeouts remaining. Ball was spotted at the 5, so they'll move it back to the 20.
They wind the clock.
Minute 12 and counting. They line up in victory formation here.
I'm going to say it's 1st and goal from the 20.
Roselle will be in the shotgun still. Takes the snap, puts his knee down. They'll have to do that one more time. And they can do it any time after the clock gets to 40 seconds. As it winds down under 40 right now. And the Canyon will move on to play either Veterans Memorial, which is down in Brownsville, or Edinburgh, I believe. Takes the snap, puts his knee down, and that's going to do it for the ball game as the New Braunfels Canyon Cougars win this first-round playoff matchup. 31-14 is going to be your final score as the Panthers' season comes to a close here tonight. Another first-round playoff woes for the Panthers continue as the clock ticks down and shows 0, and that is the ball game. And we will take a break, and then we will come back to wrap this season up. You're listening to Panther Football, brought to you by North Park Chevrolet, by Dotson House Moving and Construction, and we'll continue in a moment.
Hernandez Tire and Automotive prides themselves on helping you keep your vehicle on the road and running smoothly. Synthetic oil changes, including filter, labor, and disposals, start at $65. Hernandez Tire and Automotive offers brake jobs, tune-ups, computer diagnostic, AC service, wheel alignment, custom exhaust, of course, tires, and much more. Hernandez Tire and Automotive, 1514 Bandera Road in San Antonio. Call 210-438-0728.
Peerless Equipment, your South Texas irrigation experts. Peerless Equipment specializes in sales and service of irrigation equipment to the agricultural and wildlife industries. This includes hose reels, big guns, pivot systems, underground pipelines, turbine well pumps, booster pumps, motors, valves, and an inventory of much more. Stop by one of their locations in Hondo and Pearsall or give them a call at 210-434-7867. Peerless Equipment, bringing water to you.
Dotson House Moving and Construction is a 4th-generation company operated by the same family for over 75 years. We do turnkey work from moving your structure, setting the foundation, and all your construction needs. Aluminum decking, concrete work, canopies, and any other need to make your project operational. From moving to construction, large or small, Dotson House Moving and Construction does it all. Located at 12939 Southwest Loop 410 in San Antonio. Give us a call at 210-628-1459.
The biggest sale of the year at North Park in Castroville. The 4-time Chevrolet Dealer of the Year. On new 2024 Silverado Crew Cab. Posted at a low $32,999. Get $15,000 off MSRP on new Silverados. Or 2.9% for 84 months. Plus 1-year wash tub pass and 2 years of oil changes. Open late Fridays and Saturdays. Together, let's drive at North Park Chevrolet. 10 minutes outside Loop 410 in Castroville. Or at npchevy.com.
Welcome back here to New Braunfels Canyon. 31-14 your final score tonight as the Canyon Cougars move on. to face one of the Valley teams, Veterans Memorial or Edinburgh, next week. They'll play tomorrow night, and Medina Valley comes up on the short side of it tonight. This was a 14-7 ball game going to the second half. The Panthers were moving the ball well. They were eating clock like they wanted to. They limited Canyon possessions in that first half. Got out of there with a 14-7 deficit. You got the ball to start the second half, moving the football, a fumble. Canyon with a 49-yard touchdown run. On the next possession, Panthers moving the football, fumble it on what would have been a first down run, and Canyon goes down and scores, made it 28-7. That really put this game out of reach there. The Panthers would make it 28-14, but then they moved it downfield, and the Panthers just couldn't get the stop when they needed to. The hard thing about this game, Maury, is that the 2 turnovers are what beat you here tonight. You were moving the football. If you don't turn those balls over and you keep those drives alive, this game could end up the other direction there. Just, you're eating clock, finishing drives. That's the game they wanted to play, and the turnovers beat you.
Yeah, turnovers, and then, not being able to get off the field on some of the situations, some big third down conversions for the Cougars when the Panthers looked like they were going to get them off the field. And, you just gave up too many of those short intermediate pass routes and ended up, with the yards after the catch was a lot of the story too, Jared. After the Canyon Cougars receivers made the stop, made the catch, they got some yards, quite a few yards afterwards, and that's
and
hidden yardage there.
Right, and give a lot of credit to New Braunfels Canyon because they had the playmakers. They got the ball to their playmakers. Dietrich is a very good quarterback. They've got a chance to keep going here as this season goes on for them. But, they made the plays, like you said, got the ball in space, got it to their playmakers, got a lot of yards after the catch, and their defense came up with the turnovers when they needed them.
When they needed them, yes.
And so, unfortunately, the season comes to an end, but the Panthers, with the loss, a lot of seniors won't be back next year. To all of you, thank you for the years getting to watch you and call your games. Good luck to all of y'all. Yeah, good luck to all of y'all as you move on in life and move on to the next chapter.
Yes, exactly.
Want to wish everyone a safe drive home here from New Braunfels tonight. Be careful on the way home. I want to thank the sponsors for making it possible to bring you these games here on the Medina Valley Broadcast Network. As always, without you guys, it wouldn't be possible. We'll look on to the next part, probably do some basketball. I don't know if we'll be doing any soccer games this year. We did some last year. I don't know those questions.
Thinking about it. It's in the works, yes.
And then, baseball and softball then in the spring when that comes up. But, we'll get a little break here. Unfortunately, the season comes to an end tonight, but good luck to all you seniors moving on. And for the underclassmen who will be back next year, we look forward to seeing what next year brings.
And for all the listeners out there, have a safe and happy Thanksgiving.
Yes, and a Merry Christmas as well.
Yes.
So final score here tonight, New Braunfels Canyon 31, Medina Valley 14. Come up on the wrong side of it. For the Medina Valley Broadcast Network, from Ari Stein and Dwayne Garza, I'm Jared Lucky saying good night. God bless, and we will see you next season when Panther football continues. Hold on here, because I got to see. There's some jawing going on.